Hey, I can't even say the intro because Josh got me laughing already. I just read the first comment. Stipulation Stevenson. Oh man. If you fight me at 144, and then drop your belt. Oh man, let's talk about some boxing, man. This shit is so funny, dude. You got real niggas hiding behind boxing politics. You got Gervonta Davis talking behind a burning account. You got guys doing a whole challenge that's based off of ducking Devin Haney. That shit's fucking ridiculous. That's just fucking ridiculous, man. But we gonna chop it up tonight on the channel, yeah. This shit has me fucking rolling. I just been sitting back just thinking like, this is boxing 2026. We got Twitter wars, man. But first of all, let's pop it off with why the hell is Shakur super duper friendly when it comes to Gervonta Davis, but he got a lot of bad mouth to say about Devin. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because he's still hoping and begging and pleading that they throw him a life raft right now. Let him, because the walls are closing in. You don't have to fight Devin, bro. There's no big money fight that does not have Devin or Tank involved. Not even a shock fight. A shock fight don't have no money involved. Let's be real. Not fuck with shock. But that's not a money fight. The money fight is Devin Haney or Gervonta Davis. But based off Shakur's tweets, it sounds like that Devin fight might be the fight in play. That might be the fight in play because Shakur, he said, first Tio, then Devin, then Tank. Okay. So it sounds like the walls is closing in, and he knows he's gonna have to fight Devin Haney. Meanwhile, I got motherfucking Shakur fans on my fucking inbox and timeline talking about some, yeah, fight your mandatory, bro. It's out of our hands, bro. Fight your mandatory. You coward ass niggas. Now Shakur's talking about Devin Haney might be next, and now these fans talking about, oh yeah, let's push for that fight. Man, you niggas are suckers, bro. Y'all niggas was just in my face talking about how y'all want Keyshawn versus Devin so bad. Now Shakur sound like he's leaning towards fighting Devin again, and now y'all want to spin it. Fuck out of here, man. Said throw you the link. I'm gonna throw you the link right now. Let me drop the link. This shit funny as hell, man. It's a win-win for the artmanapparel.com because either fight we gonna do numbers on artmanapparel.com. Cause I'm gonna make a masterpiece off that shit. But yeah, the fight I want the most, I want Devin versus Shakur because people view Shakur as better than Devin, and Shakur is some type of pound for pound great. So that fight right there for Devin, oh yeah, that's gonna prove a lot of niggas wrong. That's gonna make a lot of niggas look at Dev like, yeah, he's really the what we've been saying, the chosen one. Reason why I say chosen one is because Floyd Mayweather Sr. says it. Floyd Mayweather Sr., he's seen Dev spar Devontae Davis. He's seen Dev spar tanking all these guys. Uh, and he know. He's seen it with his own eyes. Train him and put some game in him. And he's seen it. The kids like that. It's definitely like that. But yeah, these niggas on the timeline, they got whole challenges about Duck and Devin Haney talking. And then all the fucking bitch ass fans, oh, why is Devin Devin, he's not gonna step on the scale like everybody. You see, everybody stepping on the scale right now. Sure. Hey, these niggas, look, these niggas go the whole challenge to show these niggas are not 147 pounders. You niggas is so soft. Oh my God. Oh my God, you boys are so soft, man.
Salute to Art,
Shout out to you, man.
man.
Brody, I'm on here.
Oh, shout out to my nigga Donald too, man. Man, we
Salute
What's
to
gonna talk
Donald.
about this shit. We're gonna talk
what's the
about this
word,
shit.
bro? You gonna be mad at me because I got a crazy opinion about the shit.
No, it's fine. Bro, trust me,
Yeah, I know
I
you.
done
You know
heard
what I
it all.
mean? Yeah.
I heard it. I had already heard it all. I heard it all.
I mean,
But
yeah,
go
I'm in
ahead.
the camp. I'm in the unpopular opinion camp because I just feel like, to be honest, bro, Shakur and Tank, at this point, Devin passed that, bro. He too big.
You think he too
But
big for those guys?
I think he too big for him. But if the money there, they gonna do it anyway. So then go ahead and do it. But in my opinion, Devin got a ridiculous size advantage at this point now. And I feel like
And they
Devin,
and they know it. And they
I
know it.
love, and
And they know
I
it.
love Devin like you do. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with Devin heavy, but I think Devin should be punching up, bro. He need to go try to get boots. And them niggas at 54, he need to clean out 47 and then go looking for them bigger niggas and let them little motherfuckers just have that shit, bro. Cause
I'm
that
not
he
mad
too
at that.
big.
I
He
seen
I'm
too
not mad
big,
at that.
I
bro.
seen I'm not gonna lie, I seen Xandor train. I literally just retweeted a post of Xandor training. Xandor's big is not the same as Devin's big.
What you mean?
Xandor
Explain
Devin
that.
because okay, niggas look at Dev and say Dev's big. Niggas like Xandor is way bigger. That nigga is definitely coming down from 200 to make 154, 190, 200.
Oh, I don't think it's that bad, but Xander's big though. He is big. But
Xander's
200,
that's a different big. But see, Dev, the reason why I want Dev versus Shakur is because they're not gonna be rating Devin as the best if he knock off a Xandor. They gonna be they want to they view Tank and Shakur as the top guys. So Dev got to
Yep.
get a scalp from Shakur. Already threw the I already threw the Tank fight out the way. When Tank already let it be known, even at the weight class when they were both at 135, he didn't want no smoke with Devin.
Bro,
So
Tank is a
I'm not even
weirdo,
thinking
man.
about Tank versus Devin. I'm thinking about Shakur
I don't
versus
think
Dev.
about Tank at all. Like I really
Yeah,
don't.
me
Like Tank
neither.
need to
Even though
fight.
Tank,
I'm still stuck on fighting Lamar Roach, bro.
this nigga,
Like fix that.
he on the timeline popping it though. Tank on the timeline popping it
See,
right now.
see, I see. He going crazy.
And
Bro,
everybody
I
like,
think
oh, I said all that shit's going on. It ain't making me forget how this nigga fought Lamar Roach and took a fucking knee. I ain't forget that. I ain't forget that in one
Yeah.
day.
He act like that didn't happen, and that blows me. Every fighter from my like growing up watching that shit with me, like if a nigga came close to you 99% of the time, bro, they ran that shit right back, bro. It wasn't, and I even understood if he was gonna fight Jake Paul. Look, if you could fight Jake Paul, if you could fight Canelo, if you could fight Tank, you know what I'm saying? Then whatever you got going on, that shit don't matter no more. You gotta go get that money. So when he was about to fight Jake Paul, I was all for that. But if you're not fighting Jake Paul and no shit like that, then you gotta go get that money,
He
bro.
popping it because he wants to fight a fucking prospect. About to come
Doing
back and
that
fight
shit
a fucking
again where anytime
prospect.
somebody leave, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
yeah,
hear
we
you.
can
Can you hear
hear
me?
you.
Yeah, I can hear you. That shit, it was doing it on Goon shit the other day. That anytime somebody leave out, it'd cut everybody
Yeah,
off.
it's
That we
cutting
couldn't
in and
hear each
cutting
other
out.
no more.
Yeah, that be happening to me too. I know exactly what you talk about. But yeah, Javante Davis, man, look, he popping it
Yeah.
because he know he about to come back and he about to fight fucking Kid Austin prospect ass. Like that shit don't move the needle to me, but it's gonna be good to see him back in the ring. Honestly, this is what I think. This is my theory. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
My
I hear
theory
you.
is my theory is Shakur. He really want to stay as close as possible to Javante Davis weight, and he knows fighting Devin Haney and losing to Devin Haney, he definitely ain't getting that Tank fight, and that
Yeah.
Tank fight ain't gonna mean nothing, especially if you lose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Tank gonna use it for an excuse. So, oh, you lost already. I don't want to talk to you no more. Man, shut up, bro.
And
Yo, hey,
Shakur knows that's a winnable fight than Devin. He knows that's more of a winnable fight.
Yeah, because he feels like he's gonna be comfortable enough to fight. But you know what I did notice is how this man started talking. He started apologizing for that rehydration clause to Tank.
right.
That's just crazy today. Today he's like, "Oh no, you got me confused, man. I'm not really with the rehydration clause for niggas in my weight. I was just saying that because of you know, what I'm saying trying to say because it was Devin. You know, that's some sucker shit in my opinion. For you to
Hey,
be all friendly with Javante Davis, but you got all the smoke for fucking Dev
yeah, yeah.
online.
Tank sunned him though, bro. I'm not even gonna I don't even like Tank, but I
He
respected the way
did.
Tank. the way Tank handled that whole situation. Because Shakur kept trying to peace treat and be friends. Like he was like, man, this nigga think I'm his friend. He said, I don't rock with you, fam. He said, I'm not trying to be your brother like them other dudes. Like I ain't gonna lie, I don't even like Tank, but I respected the way he handled it. But did y'all peep the play with now Shakur saying that, oh yeah, I'll fight Devin if he dropped the belt. The play is for
Yes.
Devin to drop the belt so Keyshawn can get it without having to fight Devin, and Shakur gonna duck Devin anyway. They trying to leave Devin without a fight and without a belt.
Man, Devin Haney and them, the way they move, the smart business shit they do, ain't nobody about to pull no bullshit on them. They should be done figured that out at this point. The dog,
Yeah,
if nothing else, the business savvy that his daddy came into the game with is unmatched, bro. They came in the
And they
yeah.
game
hate
right.
it. And
So
Tank, I don't like when Tank hop on the timeline and say, "Oh, we should not fuck with Dev because his dad involved in all this shit." Like, nigga, you sound crazy when you say that shit to me. That shit sounds so crazy.
I didn't
And
even
So
he
know
a
that was
father. Think
Tank's
about this. He
brother,
have
bro.
kids, bro. How crazy do it have to sound for you to
that's
say
what I'm saying. Like
you got kids,
me and
fool?
Tank are literally the same age, 31 years old, and we both got daughters, nigga. Like, you
Yeah.
sound crazy as a man saying that it's not good for a father to be in this dude's life, basically helping him out and speaking. Even though he's the CEO of his company and a promoter, they basically saying it's a bad thing.
man, I don't know, man. I that's why I just try to keep it to the shit that we can see. Who the better fighter? Cause all that
Right.
shit be weird, bro. Like, what are you talking about, sir? And it's like these new generations, they need better media training. It's like they don't be knowing what the fuck they be saying. They be stepping on their own feet and putting their foot in their
In
mouth
their
and
mouth
contradicting the shit
always.
out themselves. And 1 minute they this way, 1 minute they that way. You know, it's like that shit with Earl the other day blew me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, you would think at his age and stage that he would be smart enough to not fall for that what he fell for. He could have just said the better man won that night, and no matter how hard they pressed him, he could have stuck with just saying that. But he had to go into making 50
He
excuses.
he probably, you know what it is.
Yeah,
He probably after all these years, he probably really feel it like, man, I gotta get it off my chest. I was fucked up in that sparring, man. That whole thing, I was fucked up. But he never. But the thing is, he always reiterated that he's not taking away from Crawford. But then
Hey,
but
man,
he
again, even
did
if you're
though.
speaking on injuries,
hey,
You could say I'm not taking away from you, and the truth be told is the only thing he made it sound like I give Bud credit for being disciplined. Been disciplined like him, I would have whooped his ass. That's what I took
but
from it.
I get
And
how
you
you
could
could take.
just,
I can get how you could
yeah.
take that, but he didn't say that though. That's the thing. He
He
didn't say it.
did. He didn't say
yeah,
that, but he left it open ended. He didn't
yo,
just
so
say. He didn't just say better man won that night. That's all he had to say. And then when
okay,
Andre
what about
Ward
this?
say, "Man, but what really went? Hey, look, this is what really went on. For whatever reasons, don't matter. The better man won that night, bro. That's all I got for you."
So
Right,
what do you expect? What do you expect him to tell us? Not tell his truth if
exactly.
he's
Okay, so listen to this. So Derek James
okay.
took that man to 7 national championships as an amateur. He took him to 3 world championships as a fighter. They get to their apex and their peak, and all of a sudden, Derek James decide he just don't half-ass on his training job now. I don't believe him. I
Because he's
feel like
seen
he has a
He probably
lawsuit.
seen Errol half-ass his damn self.
Well, then that's
Yo,
your fault. Then just you know what you can sum all that up to? The better man won that night. Instead of blaming it on Derrick James and saying that you respect Bud for being disciplined, say you
yo,
respect Bud for being the better man that night. That's
yo.
it.
I mean, why we not considering the fact it's been 3 years? He didn't say nothing yet, right? So they got
I
two
know.
aspects
That's
of
why
me
I
here.
was about to
They got
say
two
that.
aspects. They got two aspects that I see this from where I don't think he was lying and I don't think he was trying to discredit Bud. That's why Bud is on record for responding publicly that he still supports Spence and he not gonna let y'all use this to turn him against Spence because he knew exactly where Spence was coming from in that interview. It's been 3 years. He did not tarnish Crawford. He let Crawford take that win, enjoy that win. That shit changed his life and it built his
Got a
legacy.
Canelo
It's
fight
been,
behind that shit
yeah.
low.
Yeah, and Spence didn't say nothing, but y'all not considering that he coming back for a fight, right? Let me tell you two aspects. First of all, he got to sell a fight. The last time people saw him, he looked like damaged goods. He looked terrible. He trying to let people know because he trying to sell a fight. Remember, he's still trying to sell a fight. Hey, the last time y'all saw me, I'm better than that. I'm gonna let y'all know what was going on. That's why I look so bad. Also, he has a whole fan base, and he knows that we knew something was wrong with him. He is, bro. You don't think he owe it to his fans to say, "Hey, y'all was right, bro. For 3 years, y'all been by yourself saying something was wrong with me, and I've been quiet." He verifying what we already know. Yeah, something was wrong with me.
You know
But
what he could have did? Not fought. You got in there,
Hell
right?
nah.
You got in there. Listen, you got in there, right? Once you get
I,
in there, all I see is the name on your jersey. I don't care nothing about why
I
you
know,
not
nigga,
right.
and that's the
I
thing.
can't do that. Why was Bud right and you wasn't? Because he was the better man that night. That's
That
it, bro.
nigga said, "Hell no." They said they get that man spends them $20 million. Nigga,
Listen, bro.
I would take
Listen.
cortisone shots and some more shit to get up in that ring, bro. I will heal, nigga. I will be in there trying to heal myself. I'll call Dr. Sebi something up. Help me get right for this fight, nigga. That
hey,
type of money.
Did y'all not hear Bo Mac right after the fight? Right after the fight, bro. I'm not talking about like a day later in the interview. If you go back and watch that fight, or I don't know if you can find the footage. If you know how they walking back to the locker room, the camera was
Uh-huh.
following Bo Mac. They say, "Hey, yo, Bo Mac, man, what happened the other night?" Basically, basically letting them, y'all look good, man. What y'all saw in there? He said, what was wrong with Spence? You think something was wrong with Spence?" He said, "Yeah." He said Spence wasn't 100%, but that's his camp fault. Everybody knew Spence was fucked up. Everybody knew.
And again, the better man won. Is that how
The
you
better
sum that
man
up?
did win. And
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna
best.
keep
That's
it a
it.
But that's,
thousand. And,
yeah,
hey, look, Donald, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I've been doing a lot of boxing training and this and that. I've been watching boxing for quite some time. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Even if Spence was 100% based off the styles alone, I can't assure you that Spence would have won that fight.
I mean, I've been thought
right,
that. I mean, it was
right.
clear that one of them was one dimensional, the other one had more tools in his toolbox, and he was a better disciplined. Well, he lived a fighter's life.
I've been
And
watching Spence for a minute. Spence style of fighting, he has to be damn near 100%
yeah,
because
because
he's
he
really
fight,
Yep.
he the black
he's
Mexican.
fighting based
He
off
black
his
Mexican.
physical abilities. Like he's able to work you down with the jab and pressure you, beat your body up. You have to be strong to do that shit. It's
Yes,
But
not
it's
a.
sir.
it,
I
I
agree.
don't think
I agree.
Errol Spence was really like he was really like a workhorse type of fighter, beating
yeah.
niggas off his work rate.
Yeah, but what if that's part of the this again why I'm saying I don't think nothing wrong with it, and more importantly, Crawford didn't take slight to it because think about this: if you what if Spence came to that same realization after the fight, but Spence might feel like, hey, you know what, this nigga really probably better than me, even if I was 100%. You still don't think he want the fans to know? Listen, I probably can't beat Crawford, but I'm better than what y'all saw.
Yeah, of course. I
Yeah,
trust me. I
I like what you
think.
say. I get it. I feel that. I
Yeah,
feel it. I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
feel
of
what you're
course. I
saying.
understand that.
I still feel like that. I feel like for the sake of just keeping it 100. Because here's the thing with me with Earl. Remember he was Mr. 80-20. Remember he said I should 80-20 that nigga, right?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, he's top popping this shit. He
Yeah,
definitely
and then
was
and
popping this
then
shit.
listen, he went 50-50, right?
He
So
did.
then remember he said I don't do tune-ups. What is this fight he doing right now? Is this fight against Sebastian Fundora? No. So
No,
what is he
I
doing?
don't think this is a tune-up fight for him.
I take
right.
this as the tuna.
Me
It's
neither.
not he didn't go straight to the world champion like he said he do. What
Who do
he
that after
does
3 years
is he
though?
sticks his foot in his
He
mouth
said
and
he wanted to fight Earl's what's the name, Fendora, but he already knew his body went all the way together. That's why he made that tweet and said, "Man, I could be doing what Ryan Garcia and them doing, taking pads to heal
see
faster,
what I'm saying? That's the type
but
of
I
shit.
can't."
Just shut the fuck up, bro.
See,
Don't
and
speak
what I
on
like
Ryan.
about
Don't
Errol Spence, he's always been transparent his whole career, regardless if you try to take it as a certain way. He always told us this is what the fuck is going on. This is my
and a
point
lot
of
of
view.
times, but see, my thing with him is a lot of times he is contradictory, bro. Minute is I don't do this, I do this, this how I roll, and then it's not. It's simply just not how it plays out.
Respectfully, bro. Hey, respectfully, because I look at both of them as kings at this point. At one point, I couldn't stand Crawford, so I tried to give them both respect. But to say that Spence is hypocritical and Crawford is not is crazy work.
I'm
Crazy.
not saying Hulk
Now
Crawford
I don't
ain't
think he's saying he's
hypocritical.
not.
Yeah, I'm not
I
saying
understand. I
anything
understand what you
about
say.
Bud with
Sometimes
this.
But sometimes you could say one thing and it can play out a different type of way. And I don't think it's just him being
So the best way
hypocritical.
to
It's just
say
his
it is
change.
the best. So again, that's where media training. That's why I said he needs better media training because the way to answer the, if you go, stop being so specific. If you ain't 100%, you can't live up to that. Then stop being specific. Don't listen. Rap it all the time, not just when it's convenient. You know what I'm saying? If you mean something, you mean it, whether it's convenient or not. That's the thing. Don't always say it's easy to say I should 80-20 this nigga until you get to the negotiation table. And
But you know, we know that's boxing talk. You know, of course niggas gonna shit
I
talk.
know
That's
he didn't
boxing talk.
mean that. I know he didn't mean that literally, but what he meant was I'm the A side and I got all these advantages and I'm gonna use them again. And then he didn't and he couldn't. So until you
Yeah, but you
100%
know,
sure, stop
at the end
saying
of the
certain
day,
shit, bro.
I can appreciate him for even allowing that shit to go down like that because nigga could have said fuck Bud.
It wasn't no allow. He didn't have a choice. He
He could have
wasn't
said
going to
fuck
get
Bud
25 million.
and kept it
He wasn't
pushing.
going to get $25 million against nobody. Even if he did 80-20 him, he never was going to get that much money. So he never had the leverage he thought he had. You know what I'm saying?
He's
But he
gonna do
talked
that.
too
I'm gonna tell you.
much.
Well, no, what it is what Bud just knew that Spence was desperate for undisputed. He used that against Spence
That's what he was.
because
But
I'm gonna tell you.
again,
But I'm gonna tell you.
he brought it to, yes, he
Let me
knew
get
it
it
was his
off,
Oh,
bro.
hold on,
baby.
Let me get it
let
off,
Drew
bro.
cook real quick. Go ahead,
Let
cook.
me get it off because you made a statement that I don't agree with. We both could be wrong or we both can be right, bro. But I just don't agree. You said that he wouldn't have got 25 million for nobody. If you remember at that time, it was actually Spence and talk to make a fight with
Oh,
Canelo way
Canelo.
before Crawford. Crawford was never in the picture to fight Canelo. Spence was gonna fight Canelo within 2 or 3 fights. So he could have
Okay.
left and with the one. He could have left 147 because he was also outgrowing 147. He could have moved up, took a state visit fight, and he would have had Canelo within 2 or 3 fights. He would have made that money with Canelo.
Okay. Great point. You are absolutely correct. Did his body hold up for 2, 3 more fights? So if it's $25 million on the table now, do you say fuck all that and I'm gonna go straight? I'm gonna wait 2, 3 more fights and see if I can get Canelo, knowing that your body breaking down. He had to do that right then and there really wasn't another option.
Yeah,
At
yeah,
the
that's
end of the
true.
day,
That's
he
true.
knew what was up. So you knew right now there's nobody nowhere else you're going to get $25 million from
So he
today.
conceded. He did what he had to do
He
to
did
make
what
the
he
fight
had to
happen.
do. Listen, and all I'm saying is he should have spoke like he was doing what he had to do instead of being over
But damn,
braggadocious.
Donald, what you expect that nigga? What you expect that nigga to do? Oh man, I'm fucked up, but shit, this is money. I ain't trying to lead this fight.
Now, what he should have did.
Um,
Oh, go ahead, my bad.
Afterwards, yeah, he could have said that instead of
Well,
waiting 3 years. And here's what I think the
And
real
and
truth of it
I
is.
understand if I ain't bet no
Let,
money on this fight, but those who did bet money, they could feel a certain type of way about this interview
absolutely.
because it's like,
So
damn, nigga, if I would have known all this shit, I was not gonna bet no
I wouldn't have bet on
thousands.
you, right? Right.
Niggas
let
spent
me throw this
thousands
one
of
out there, and
dollars
I'm
on
gonna kind of
Spence.
fall back. Let me throw one more thing I kind of peeped about it too. He got a lawsuit with Derek James, right? So in order to go back to court, whatever they got going on is. It sounds real good if you go public and say that this man didn't do his job, let alone he asking me for $2.5 million that I never told him I was giving him. On top of that, he didn't do shit to earn it. So
I know
all of
Derek
that
James kind of wild. Why
accumulated.
would you not have this in writing though? Why would you expect the nigga to just,
Well, he
oh,
said he
I'm
got
gonna
a
break you
handshake.
off
Did
with
you
this
watch
type
that
of thing?
whole interview with him and Andre Ward? He said he don't really have no paper agreements. He said even his deal with Al Heyman was a handshake deal.
Yeah, yeah. My thing is
Yeah,
with this whole situation though is like if you ask because I see where y'all coming from the business strictly from his business y'all saying that he didn't have another choice right and that may be
Mhm.
especially because I don't know Spence right you know every man mind different but me personally right the way I engage in everything in life I never let nobody use like I never when I'm in a position when I'm negotiating with somebody and I know they using my desires against me I'm gonna always defer. What I mean by that is when I realize that Crawford gonna do whatever it takes because he know I want to be undisputed, so he taking more negotiating, more. Then I know I'm hurt and I'm compromised. Bro, I'm not gonna put myself in no disadvantage like that. I would have moved up and got the Canelo.
But there
Never.
you have it. Okay, I respect that. That's what I would have liked for him to
that's
have
you.
done.
That's you. But that's just. But that money's right. It was right there. Like,
True,
Fuck
True.
that. And he knew his body was failing him. So
True.
And
But
truth
at
be,
that point, Spence was still a commodity. And y'all know one thing, Tank Davis is a prime example. When you already a high commodity and you not losing, Spence could have fought another bum to keep his cachet. The Canelo fight was gonna come long as his name was big.
what if he would have lost to a bum?
right. That's what I'm.
That would have been
You can't
crazy.
take
Yeah.
chances in
Yeah, that would
sports
have been
like
crazy.
that. You can't when the money on the floor, you gotta cash in. It ain't no I'm gonna wait
I got you.
unless unless
I'm
again,
competitive, bro.
and you
You know.
sound like a different type of dude from him. You sound
Yeah.
like you would have been smart enough to take care of your body through the
Yeah.
process. So yeah, maybe you can gamble and wait 2 fights. But him knowing what he knew he had been doing and knowing what he was up against, that man jumped in there and then was running his mouth like, you know,
Yeah. Well, see,
Okay,
I just don't
okay,
like niggas
okay,
out
okay,
thinking
okay.
me. I don't
Enough
like niggas
enough
out
about
thinking me.
Spence. Even though he coming back,
Yeah.
man. Let's cook on this Shakur versus Devin Haney shit because Shakur
I just
he just said Tio then Devin then Tank.
Lying.
I
Cap.
mean, he got to go in there,
Cap.
and you know what the thing, you know what's happening to Shakur right now. You know why Shakur getting ready to have to fight Devin because the money on the floor. It's on the floor. He know he had he know that him and Devin and everybody else involved know that Shakur is at a significant disadvantage. He just told you that nigga gonna be 20 pounds heavier than me, and he just as skilled of a
He's
boxer that
that lets you know
I am. So we
he's
already know
thinking
I'm at a
about that.
significant disadvantage, but they getting ready to give me $20 million. So I'm just letting y'all
Hey,
know up front, I'm about to have
hey,
to
that's
take this
actually
ass whooping.
That's actually not true though, because I was listening to Blue Blood who kind of broke it down. So you know, Shakur like to exaggerate because he talked to think about it. He go to a lot of casual channels where the host don't know a lot of boxing or the people in the chat, and he say things not true. Blue Blood broke it down, especially because they used their 20 pound thing. What happened with Devin and Regis, but really the difference between their weight was probably 10 pounds. But they blow it up to see what they do is when they tell you Devin gained 25 pounds, they don't tell you that Regis gained weight too. Regis gained almost 20 pounds too. So Devin probably was heavier, but the weight difference was probably 10 pounds, but they exaggerated because they don't like Devin. So basically what I'm telling you is that if Shakur and Devin was the fight, Devin may rehydrate 20 pounds, but Shakur is going to rehydrate too. Devin still may be
But
heavier
listen,
than him,
but
but the weight
listen,
difference would be more like 10 pounds versus 20 pounds the way he
and that
exaggerated.
But listen though, in fine-tuned elite athletes like that, that's a mega difference. And I'm gonna tell you, any nigga that got a chance to be in the ring with Oshaki Foster should not be getting in the same ring with Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? If you
Nigga,
can
he looked
squeeze that,
big as hell compared to
he
Ashaki
did.
Foster.
Listen, I
And that's
feel
what
like
Ashaki Foster rehydrating in the fight. Like, that's his fight weight. This
But
nigga looks
Shakur
small
not
as
little,
shit
bro.
compared to
Bro, Shakur was bigger
Shakur.
than Tio, but Shakur moved up to Tio in his very first fight and was bigger than Tio.
And
Yeah,
was
bro,
bigger than
that's the same thing that
Tio.
happened. That's the same thing that happened with Crawford, bro. Y'all gotta listen, go back and listen. Listen at what Bomac said about Crawford. He said that Crawford was always bigger because everybody was acting like we were shocked that Crawford moved up and started knocking people out. Bomac said we was always bigger than the weight class that we was competing at. So when you saw Bud move to 147, he wasn't a small guy moving up. He was a nigga moving up to a weight class that he could have already been in to begin with. That's the same thing with Shakur. That's why Shakur missed weight at 130. That's why he was bigger than everybody at 135. And that's why he was bigger than T.O. when he went to 140. Because this nigga can naturally fight at 147 right now.
I don't think he that big. I think that's where he end at. I could see Devin ending at 54 or 60. I
Yeah,
can't
I
see
think that
Shakur ever getting
no,
there.
I'm not disagreeing. That what I'm telling you is Shakur may not go past 147, but what I do believe is that he can fight at 147 right now.
If he do, then all them fights up under that is done. I think that's not where he wanted to take his career at this point. But they getting ready to give me $20 million. He might as well shut the fuck up and go ahead and probably take that ass
How
whooping.
y'all
Just
think
do
that
the
fight
side.
play out between Shakur and Devin at 144?
I don't like it, bro. I think it put Devin at a disadvantage. I was arguing with somebody the other day. They was like, "Well, Devin can still win." Because this thing about it, I'm an honest person, bro. I'm a diehard Devin fan, right? But I'm not 100% sure that Devin beat Shakur on a completely even playing field. So anytime Devin drain himself
Ooh,
a little bit,
okay,
that
okay.
makes me nervous. That makes me nervous, bro. I
The
don't
reason
want to
the
see it.
reason why I feel like he can do it because the last fight with Brian Norman, he came in at 146 on the scale. 146, and he was able to rehydrate and look like that. Cutting 2 more pounds, what? That's just an extra fucking mile running. I
But
think he might be able to do it because he's gonna be able to as long as there's no the only reason I would panic if he was a rehydration clause on top of that.
But all right, I feel you. But listen, this thing about this because I was talking to somebody about this too. I get what you're saying. You're saying that the pound difference ain't it ain't that much because he just have to lose a little bit.
It's not that crazy because technically
Well,
144 that's still welterweight.
right, but what I'm saying is it's not the fact that on fight night or right before fight night he can drop them 2 pounds. It's that during camp you have to you have to eat a certain amount, work out a certain your weight. You have to manage your weight throughout a camp. What that would mean is he would have to deplete himself throughout camp to make sure he is not bigger than the 144 limit. He wouldn't get basically he would not have the same camp for Shakur as he would be able to the way he had for Brian Norman. He would be naturally
I feel
he
like
would be
Devin
weaker
need to
throughout
clean
camp.
out 47, bro, and
I
don't
want
worry
to see that.
about Shakur.
I want
But
to see
I
that
mean,
too.
they getting ready to put too much money
The
in front
money's
of
on
him.
the floor.
Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, it's on the floor
Look,
now.
Donald, I get it. In the perfect world, Devin's able to clean out 147. However,
And move up.
these niggas don't want to fight him. This nigga's independent. These niggas is not trying to put money on the line to see this independent nigga beat their fighter on their network. Like, what the fuck? Hell no. So the only niggas that's willing to put up some major bread are new companies that want to fucking show out, which is Zuffa Boxing. So
Yeah, they
Dev's
gonna
not
have
gonna
to
get.
fight each other. I mean, it's inevitable. It's inevitable.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
that
why.
money too
That's why
much. They
Shakur.
can't. Neither
That's
one
why
of them gonna
Shakur
be able
can't
to say
completely.
no.
That's why he can't completely just say, you know what, fuck that. I'm not fighting Devin because at this point it's like, nah, these niggas just talk about real
You
paper. And
you know what?
and you know why I don't want that Keyshawn, that Keyshawn smoke right now
I
because
do want that though. That's what I.
the reason why is because Zuffa Boxing is not going to be they're not able to bid for that fucking fight. So we already know if they're not able to bid for that fight and that shit goes to purse bid and a nigga fucking buy that shit for like $2 million, we already
He
know
gonna get it,
Dev.
but he gonna
We
get
already
bet
know
up
Devin is not
anyway.
gonna
Right,
accept that shit.
right.
Like what the fuck?
That's why he telling him to drop the belt and let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Because Devin
Because
need
really
to
think
just
about it, like also business shit, because they gonna have to split like what, like 70, 30 or whatever. Like nigga, or whatever you say, 25% for the mandatory. There if a nigga buy that shit in a purse bid for $1 million, $2 million, what does that mean for Devin and fucking Keyshawn?
Well,
Keyshawn gonna get to keep a couple thousand. Devin gonna leave with at least 1 million. Fuck no.
what I want to see, bro, in a perfect world, the way I wanted to play out, basically. I know, outside of the money, bro, I get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But what I like for his career, bro, I want to see Devin defend that belt against Keyshawn, have a title defense under his belt, force unifications. Because think about this: none of the other fighters, for all I know, you fought their mandatories yet. Devin might find himself in a position where he can force a unification by basically being able to offer more money to a champion that may have to fight peanuts to defend against a mandatory. That's a unification opportunity. So that's why I'm at, bro. Because my thing is, bro, I get it. Y'all saying fuck of course, the money is more important than anything, right? But as a fan, in a way, I see how they trying to play this dude career, bro, downplay everything he do. The best revenge
No,
is success.
I'm with you though, bro, on the way I want it to go. But I
Yeah.
just understand that money, like, is no way they gonna be able to get around this.
For a nigga with 15 fights, bro, they not gonna put no bread into that shit.
Man, them niggas ain't looking at that fight, man. Keyshawn feelings hurt too.
But
He
listen to what
fucked
they
around
tell
and
you
been
they're
and
gonna do. But
turned
they
on
want
Shakur
Devin.
behind this.
Yeah, they want Devin to drop his belt. Listen to how they trying to play Devin, but they say, yeah, drop your belt now, I'll fight you. Bro, if Devin dropped his belt to fight to fight Shakur gonna renege out of that deal. Devin not gonna have a belt, and
Bro,
Keyshawn
it's
gonna
too much.
get a easy belt.
It's no reneging. It ain't no
There's
reneging.
no there
It's
there's
gonna
no
be
way
too
he'll
much
do that. You know
money.
why?
It's too much
I'm pretty
money.
sure Bill's savvy enough to say, nigga, we want that shit in writing that if we drop this belt, you're fighting me
Right.
on this day.
Didn't they
I
have
mean,
Ryan in writing? Didn't they have Ryan in writing say he was gonna fight Devin after Ramirez?
Man.
I
I
don't think
mean,
they
they
had
signed the
that in
contract.
writing. I don't
I heard
think
that
they
they
had
signed the
that.
contract.
Yeah, I ain't never heard that one.
That's why he faked his hand injury,
Yeah.
so he
I
can
know.
get out of that fight. He had a contract that said that he was to fight Devin or the Rolly rematch, and he
I'm
got
just
out
saying,
of it
bro.
by
I'm looking
faking
at how
his
Shakur
hand
moving, bro.
injury.
I watch Bud, bro. I'm not, especially in 2026, bro. Y'all know how people move, bro. Honor is dead. Nobody is honorable. People will use your desires against you. Meaning that you can be that stand up guy. Man, I always stand on all 10. I do everything the right way. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Dude's gonna use that against you. That's what Bud did to Errol Spence. I'm gonna use that against you.
You know, my thoughts on this shit is Shakur, he didn't expect this shit to happen so fast. He didn't expect Devin Haney to outgrow him and niggas are throwing paper at him to fight Devin Haney right now at welterweight. I feel like that was always the end goal for Shakur. But the fact that it's happening right now got him feeling a certain type of way. Like, hold on, you didn't even give me time to prepare.
Yeah, I mean all that, but I mean that's what come with he got man. Listen, his other option is he could probably turn down 15-20 million dollars, and who knows when you get another payday like that. It's only 2-3 fighters he can get a payday. He can only get that from Tank or Devin. So if it's right now, then you just got to go now, bro. It is what it is. He
And he
gonna have to.
should.
He gonna have to figure out a way to. I don't know, grow, gain some weight or something. I don't know, but I mean, I just don't see him winning that fight. He gonna be too little.
And but at least he was daring to be great.
That shit
I
sound
take
good till your
all,
ass is
and he,
whooped.
based off that interview, he's thinking about this shit at night. He's sleeping on this shit. He's thinking it like, man, like,
I mean, yeah,
cuz about to,
this is probably one of the biggest decisions of his life. So
like,
yeah,
cuz
no
about to come
doubt.
in, 20 pounds heavier on fight night. Like, he really thinking about this shit.
Hell yeah.
You think it's a little bit of fear?
I don't think he feared nothing. I just think he wanted more time. It is what it is. So I guess that's a fear, regardless to the reason for the fear. Yeah, it's definitely some
But
fear. It's
like,
definitely
do
some
you agree with
apprehension.
my point? Because I tried to tell this to a Shakur fan, and they thought I was tweaking. I said, man, I really feel like he didn't expect it to come so fast, like right now.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't. Yeah, he didn't know that the Zuffa probably came at him like, and this is all speculation. I don't know anything, but my thought would be they came at him like, "Hey, we got 8 figures of fight for you," and he like, "Shit, nobody else saying no shit like that." So then they like, okay, they engage in negotiations. Then when they get a little further down the road, and now it's time for everybody to really show their hand, they like, yeah, in that first motherfucker, we'll do 20 of it up front on the first fight, but it's Devin. And he like, whoa, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? So he like,
exactly. Like,
hold
hold
on.
on,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, that's
What?
probably how that played out. Once the negotiations got real, they like, yeah, 20 on the first joint, but it's Devin. And he like, damn, it can't be Tank. They like, we can't do business with him. You know how goofy he is. But you know, Devin free. He can do whatever he want to
He a
do.
free agent. You know what I'm
We could do
saying? The
Devin
money's
right
right
now.
here. Y'all can fight on
And we
this
got
day
that.
at this
Yeah.
venue.
Yeah, we got it all set up right now. Do you want to do it? Yes or no? And he like, whoa. And that's kind of what I think is happening with him.
That's me. We thinking alike because that's exactly how I'm thinking. Like, yeah, he didn't expect this shit to come so fast. Like, whoa, this shit is right in front of my face. Like, oh, you want me to? That's why he keep on saying it. Like, oh, they expect me to
I
do this
think
on
if they
my
didn't,
on
I
his
think if
time.
Zuffa, I think if Zuffa didn't want this fight right now first, he'd probably already be signed with Zuffa. It would be already officially announced that he
They said
signed with
that
them.
at first it was announced that both of them low key
Yeah, and
signed,
clearly that's not true.
but
Clearly.
now it's looking like there was some stipulations to that signing.
And yeah, they didn't because everybody's on this internet, especially these like not real journalists, they quick to try to be the first to say some shit. So without verifying and checking and waiting till some shit really happen, everybody want to just jump and say, "Oh, I heard he signed with us. Hey, he signed with us." Everybody want to be first, but that shit didn't happen yet. Them niggas ain't signed nothing, and
Hey,
they
because
still
I
trying to
remember.
figure it out.
Speaking of internet niggas, I remember they said because at first it was being talked that Devin signed, so niggas was like, "Oh, Devin sold his soul,"
Yeah, and all
Mhm.
that, and come to find out, Devin
and
hasn't
then they come to
signed
find they say
anything.
Shakur really the nigga in talks with Zufa, and this. Hey, with Devin, the hate for Devin got to be studied, man.
And
Like,
one thing we know about Devin them is they're not going to do nothing stupid. Stop even trying. It's not happening. Them people are smart, highly intelligent. They're not going, bro. So you're not about to trick them into doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Devin doing 2 fights with whoever he do it with. He want his promotional company in on parts of it, and that's that. If we can't do that, then just get off my
and
phone.
that's smart because that's how he's been doing it. Oh yeah, we signing. If we're gonna sign to your company, we want a multi-fight deal for this much.
I give you two or nothing. What you want to do?
Man, who's doing shit like this? This nigga completed top ranked fucking deal like that's just a fucking record deal. Like he
Because
just
that's what.
like he
Listen,
signed like
because
he signed to them niggas, dropped the platinum album, and then left the record label.
them niggas in the Bay are known for being independent. They don't sign record deals. They
That's why
don't.
Shakur
They,
was looking
yeah.
so shitty. How you let your supposed little bro come on your network, beat the fighter you wanted to fight, and leave with all the belts in the weight class that you in?
I mean, I don't know, bro, but
Shit,
signing
shit.
with Top Rank. He signed with Top Rank. He faced, he dealt with what you had to deal with. You know what I'm saying? It's like the rappers and the musicians that do independent, they had creative control. They had a right to do whatever they want
Yeah,
to do.
Nip. What's
And
the name? Motherfucking Bill and Dad. They moving like Nipsey Hustle for real.
they moving
And
like E40. They moving like
yeah,
Bay
E40,
niggas.
Nip Hustle. Young Dolph, niggas like that who's independent. And when they sign these deals, it's like a distribution deal.
Yeah, it's no locking me into nothing.
Meanwhile,
So
they just outed Shakur for being in a 360. They said, yeah, Tank said you owe four niggas. Four niggas, you signed to four motherfuckers. So pay them
damn.
people they bread.
Wow.
Yeah, Tank just said that shit today. He said you signed to four niggas.
Bro, I didn't even know that was Tank, bro. I thought people were just
Nah, I knew
capping.
that was Tank. They took away his other page.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
He wild for
G
having Clarissa Shields as his profile picture though. That's bogus as fuck.
G
Cause I
Money.
saw the I saw the same I saw the same profile pic, but I didn't pay attention to who it was. And I was like, damn. So he probably like responded to me and I just ignored him.
Wow.
He Tank, but Tank though, his next fight gonna sell with him and what's his name, Kid Austin.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna sell, but they talking about PBC ain't trying to get that nigga Tank a lot of money up front like they used normally do.
Cause then you don't know what's gonna happen with him legally, bro. Then you
Damn.
don't know. One minute, you know what I'm saying? He cool. The next minute, he done beat the shit out some bro.
Yeah.
Right. This nigga talking about I'm the face of boxing. Like, bro, nigga, last time we seen you in the ring, you took a
I'm
knee.
sure. I'm sure a lot of people around him were very upset that Jake Paul shit didn't go through, bro. That was a lot of money for him and all the people around him, and he blew it over some pussy. You
And
know
you
what
know
I'm
what else? You
saying?
know what else this nigga just said? He just dissed his coaching team.
I
He just
seen
dissed
that.
he dissed Calvin and Kenny talking about them niggas trying to be famous.
Mm.
That's why he don't fuck with them no more.
Again, another thing about all that though is you're not reliable. They have to make money and promote themselves just the same way you do. You not they can't no they can't sit around and wait to see what you're going to say and do and or if you going to get in trouble or if your next fight going to go through or you going to go to jail and then they waiting on a check basing their lives around you. They
Niggas
can't do
got
that.
kids and some more shit.
Nobody can do
Yeah.
that, bro. But that dude has always been I don't know what to call him. I don't know really how to categorize him. For him to be a boxer, you got to be a rugged man, you know? So he's definitely a rugged man, but he got some female tendencies about him, though. Seriously.
He talking about them niggas just trying to be famous. Like they got bro, they gotta have a job. They don't have bro. You haven't fought in how long?
Yeah, if you unless you gonna get him a monthly allowance, and they probably real men and don't even want to accept no shit like that from you. Nigga, you signed me to do a job. I'm gonna come do the jobs you asked me to do. Don't give me no extra. I'll figure my own way out. The same way you didn't want Floyd doing you. You're not about to do me like that. And nigga, I'm 25 years older than you. You know what I'm saying? So beat it with all that, young man. You know what I'm saying? Bounce with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All the fans egging it on, like, oh yeah, Tank. It's really up to Tank. He really the talent. They not helping him at all. I'm like, man, that's some phony shit to say, in my opinion. I don't care how I feel about Tank. You don't diss the niggas that help you get this far, bro. He ain't do this shit by himself.
No, hell no. And that dude took that nigga in when he was very young. He was he 10? He wasn't even 10.
But it's because he's a diva, bro.
Yeah,
That's
he
what I'm
has
saying.
female
I can't
tendencies.
respect that. You got a nigga that took you in raised you like like you was his son, and you talking about you don't want to fuck with him.
Because he's a diva, bro.
I mean, so I would like to see, well, who the fuck you gonna go get that you think you gonna have that kind of chemistry with overnight, and you still got the biggest fights of your career on the horizon. Like you haven't fought Shakur, you haven't fought shit Neverate. I would like to, as much as I'm tired of seeing him fight these people that ain't really shit. You need to run that shit back with Roach. So now you got all this shit
Agreed.
that could happen, and you getting ready to lead the people that's been there from day one. That because you don't like the fact that they doing interviews. You're not mad about nothing they did in camp, or they didn't have prepared sparring partners, or they weren't prepared to do their job. You mad because they out doing interviews publicly, bro? Get your goofy ass
Bro,
on
he
somewhere,
can't
man.
and he can't blame them for shit because coach was telling him the right thing in that fucking Roach fight. He just wasn't listening.
I
They told
mean,
him straight up, man, you can't be doing that. You can't be taking no knee, nigga, because it looked like you quit it.
Bro,
Tank
Tank need to
something
fight
else.
the other champions, bro. He needs to fight the other champions
He gonna
and
Yeah,
fight what's
I
his
in a
name?
agree.
weight class.
Kid Austin.
Man, that's Kid Austin too. He not ready for this. They
I
just doing
know.
too much.
They
They
got Kid
doing too
Austin.
much. They doing him just like Xander Zayas, just like Brian Norman. They're not there yet. Maybe one day they will be, but not yet.
I feel the same way
On the
about
flow.
bro. Honestly, I don't think they should be trying to put Keyshawn in there with no Devin Haney right now.
The difference with Keyshawn damn near won a gold medal. And from what I understand about boxing, is if you win a gold medal or even to make it that far, by the time you get to that point, you about done seen it all. You've seen
You
every
supposed to have seen it
style.
all, huh?
Yeah, you supposed to be done seen it
Exactly.
all.
So, and I swear I ain't saying this just on no blind Devin Haney fandom shit, but I sat back and watched some Keyshawn film. I watched both Albright's fight because I work from the crib, so I have time to watch videos and shit like that. So I'm watching motherfucking Keyshawn versus Albright two, not the first one, two, his very last fight. And this nigga, he's leaving his hands down, throwing jabs. This nigga getting caught with left hand straights from just
I
Albright
just
just
feel
being
like that
awkward.
all bright shit.
And I'm just
He
like, bro, and y'all not.
giving
I
up
told
for
I
it.
told some
He
fans
been
today. I
getting
said,
knocked
y'all
to
niggas,
fight that
y'all
fight.
not finna sit here and tell me that Albright is just some super special fighter. That nah,
Absolutely not.
I
He's
fuck with
decent.
Albright, but he's not no super duper special fighter, bro.
Yeah, he's decent.
He's decent, and he's still this nigga requested PTO and gave a silver medalist fucking all the rounds that they can get
I just think
in
that
two fights.
Keyshawn don't get it. I think Keyshawn begged them not to have to do that again. Top Rank just wanted that storyline because they thought they could sell it and get the most money off of it. Plus, they ain't had shit for Keyshawn to do for real anyway.
I had him
So,
by KO.
I mean, so Albright, one of them type of so
He didn't
one thing
even,
about them
but he didn't
Philly
even drop
motherfuckers.
the. He didn't even drop the nigga though.
But them Philly
It's
people,
both
bro, they be
fights.
like that though. They be like that though. They smart and crafty, and that's a thing where they from. They know how not to get knocked out, and you know what I'm saying. They might lose, but they dirty. They got a little bit of dirtiness to them. And another thing about them, they ain't gonna really let you get off clean. They all
Donald,
just
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. If Albright would have fought Brian Norman Jr., Brian Norman Jr. probably would have stopped that nigga.
man. He might beat Brian Norman Jr. The fuck,
What?
man. Brian Norman Jr. still awful. That
Hell,
shit,
Oh,
that shit, and him pairing up with Ronnie Shields didn't. They put him in there with so much of a bum that I couldn't see nothing.
I think Ronnie Shields is a great coach to train. That's literally something I was saying after he lost to Devin. I said, man, he should link up with Ronnie Shields.
no, you
You
were
see,
saying
Spence linked
that.
up with Ronnie Shields too.
Yeah, I mean, but Ronnie Shields, sweet. No, I don't have anything against Ronnie Shields. I just think it's the fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, Donald, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I wish we would have got Brian Norman Jr. versus Keyshawn Davis.
I would love to see that too. I would love that. I got Keyshawn damn near by stoppage.
I got Brian Norman winning that by stoppage.
Yeah, I got Brian.
Yeah, I got Keyshawn.
You know
Brian
why I
Norman,
say that?
Brian
Because
Norman can't box
you know
too.
why I say that? Because even though people are like, oh, the fundamentals, he got better fundamentals. At the end of the day, the program, nigga, you get hit with some shit, nigga. It don't matter what type of skills you got, nigga. If a nigga touch your chin, it might be night night, nigga. And Brian Norman he's really punching like that.
Yeah, he's
He is.
punching,
He
punching.
yeah.
The reason I got Brian Norman over Keyshawn, bro, because I break down when I break down fights, I don't just look at what one person do good. I look at what both fighters do good and what both fighters do wrong. Every fight I've seen with Keyshawn fight, I see things that keep presenting itself. The first thing is his mentality. Keyshawn has never walked into a fighter where he wanted to be the more technical guy and break a guy down. He always wants to make a statement. He has a very bully mentality. He wants to impose his will and be the stronger and more aggressive fighter. Also, he keeps his head
That's
on the
true.
center
That's true.
line. He keeps his head on the center line. He don't set a lot of traps.
Always.
Yep.
And if you fighting Brian Norman, just think about it. He win off physicality. And if you look at the metrics of that fight, everything you normally do to everybody else, Brian Norman is going to do to you. He is stronger than you. He is more aggressive than you, and he is more powerful than you. So if
Bigger
you
than
can't
you
show me,
too.
yeah. So if you can't show me that you can switch it up and be a purely technical fighter, you cannot be Brian Norman. Because think about it, if you
Not for
have
12 rounds. That's what
you,
I'm saying. I don't think Keyshawn's disciplined enough to win 12 rounds against Brian Norman. He'll fuck around and win 7 rounds and get stopped in the eighth.
I just think that if he go in there and try to bully Brian Norman, he is going to be bullied. He is going to be the one getting bullied.
And I said this on my last channel, my last show. I said, dude, I really wish we would have got that Keyshawn versus De Los Santos fight because I feel like if we would have seen that fight, we would have our whole perception on him would be probably different today. We didn't get to see him against somebody with a good IQ, speed, and some popping eight punches. We didn't. We never got to see that. But now he's jumping straight into a Devin fight.
He ain't
Man.
getting that fight, bro. You ain't got to worry about that.
He said he ain't get that shit. I
Nah,
know,
man,
like what
that
the
shit is.
fuck.
They telling you what's gonna happen, man. Keyshawn and Shakur and Devin about to fight, and if they keep going back and forth, they might be up to no good. If they keep going back and forth, they might get whoever putting the money up to tell them both to shut up and come on, and here go another 5 million for y'all to split, and at that point, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Each one of y'all take another two and a half. Now, can y'all shut up and sign?
Have you heard? Did you hear that interview with Shakur Stevenson today?
I seen the clip where he was saying that Devin is is coochie for
He
because
said
he
Devin
know
is
he
pussy
bigger.
for wanting to fight him.
Yeah,
Does that make any sense to you as a boxing
No.
fan?
No.
Somebody is pussy because he wants to fight.
I think
well,
that's
I
just him
started at the
projecting.
beginning of the thing. I just said that I prefer the Devin punch up too. I don't know why he really want to fight these smaller fighters, but I do understand what's happening. They getting ready to put too much money on the floor because they the two biggest names, and I don't think that's a good fight if you're not a boxing purist too. Both of them can't punch and fight on the back foot. So, do we really want to? Is that a good fight anyway?
Who do you think is going to be pressing the issue in that fight? I think Devin will.
I think Devin will press the issue because he gonna be bigger. You know what I'm
That's what I'm.
saying?
You know what I said? I said, bro, y'all Shakur fans, y'all gonna be so sick as fucking
Man,
Shakur play.
I rock with Devin like
I
you
said
do,
y'all gonna be
bro.
so sick of Shakur play defense and lose on points. Try to play defense the whole fight. Because let's be real, that he felt once he felt Del Santos punching power, he said, nah.
He moved laterally and he moved
He
back.
said, nah. He hopped on this bike and then
Yeah.
tried to say, oh, because my hand hurt. What if your hand hurt against Devin?
Then he's going to be on his bike.
That's something niggas ain't talk about. What if it's because what happened to that hand injury? Didn't they say his hand broke in the Padley fight too?
I mean,
It broke in Trent. I think it did, but it also broke in that Joe Cordina fight too when they were about to fight in the training camp. Because remember when he like dropped to the ground and was
Yeah, he
sparring?
did. He punched somebody on their side and he felt that shit. He said,
Yeah,
that's unfortunately there's boxing when you start boxing as a kid, there's pros and cons to that shit. Yeah, pros are you're gonna have experience. Cons is you have more wear and tear on your body because you've been doing it for so long.
yeah.
man, Shakur. All right, I don't want to hear nothing. You get in there, it go for everybody. It ain't just Earl. If Shakur get in that ring with Devin, I don't care nothing about a broke hand, foot, leg. No, I don't want to hear. All I see
You
is
don't
the
want to
name
hear
on the
it?
back. Yeah, all I see is the name on the back of the jersey, bro. I don't
That's
see
what
no
I said.
injuries.
That's what I said for Devin. I mean, I'm a Devin Haney fan, but I said when he took that
Mm.
144, I'm like, bro, I don't want to hear about you feeling drained or whatever, bro. You
Yeah, me
Yeah,
decided
he
to
either.
can't
take
he
that
can't say
fight.
no drain shit.
Yeah, I don't want to
He
hear
Yeah,
can't say
that.
no drain
Yeah,
I
shit.
don't want to hear it
turn the
because
money down. That's
yeah,
all, which is ridiculous. That's not going to happen because they're there to make money. That's where they're work. That's where they work at. Just like us, wherever you work at, if they come telling you that, hey, if you gonna work on your mama birthday for an extra 300 that day or whatever is a good number to you, you're gonna go do it. So at the end of the day, don't go in there crying, talking about this my mama birthday and y'all done made me. Hey, you could have turned the money down, Playboy.
yep. No, I agree. I just want the fight. I want the fight. I've been saying this.
You
I don't.
want you want the y'all really want that? That's gonna be kind of boring,
I
and it's
want
gonna
it.
be at a
Nah.
disadvantage.
You
I
know why it's
want
not
it.
gonna be boring to me? Because
I mean, because we
I'm gonna
hardcore
enjoy
boxing
see
fans, so yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy seeing Devin fucking walk that Shakur into the corner and Shakur backing up the entire fight.
Man, I'm finna watch Devin Haney try to hit somebody that's been hit 15% of the time in their career, which gonna put me to sleep because Devin Haney don't be trying to hit nobody all like that anyway. So now we dealing with somebody that don't get hit.
I
So
feel
what
like
are
he
we
gonna put the
doing here?
pressure on him. I feel like he gonna put the pressure on him
I
though.
feel like he gonna put Devin Haney pressure on him. It don't Devin Haney pressure don't look like Brian Norman's or Errol Spence's. It looked like Devin Haney. So yeah, he gonna give him the Devin Haney Antonio Moran pressure. You know what I'm saying? But man, that it just don't sound like it's a good fight to me. Being honest, and I like both of them, but I lean more towards
Wow,
Devin
what you think
because
Shakur gonna do in that fight?
back up and throw punches, and we all gonna be talking about that ain't live up to his name. But I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna live up to nothing.
Yeah,
The
Shakur gonna
styles,
fight off
the styles
distance.
don't match. The styles don't make for a good fight. Even though they the two biggest names, they got the biggest name recognition, but the way they fight, if you're not a boxing purist, it's gonna be, that hey, don't go in here expecting this to be no fireworks or nothing, because it ain't gonna be. It's gonna be a chess match.
No, I agree.
That's
I
that's what
agree.
I'm expecting. So I don't really know why we pushing for it all crazy anyway, other than for the bragging rights. That's really what it's about. That's more about ego and pride. But nobody can be expecting that it's about to be a war because it ain't.
And I just want the fight, man. I want it. I
Yeah, I
want it,
mean, I
bro.
feel like I said, at the end of the day, it's gonna and leading up to it and even after it, it's gonna make for great conversation because of who they are. But it's gonna be looking like Floyd and Pacquiao, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we gonna be like, well, whatever.
so
You
you
know what I'm
would
saying?
so you would rather have like Devin and Keyshawn?
I'd rather see Devin and Keyshawn, and I'd rather see Shakur and Tank.
That is, I'm cool with that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm cool
And
if
I
it
want
ain't on
and I
the
want to
same
see.
card.
Oh, and somebody would
That
have
would
to
be
come out of
cold.
$250 million to make that happen. We'll never see nothing like that.
Yeah, but that would be cold though.
Yeah, by the time you get done paying all four of them, yeah, you looking at 100 million plus an undercard. I
Yeah,
mean, just
about Turkey. Turkey say he ain't doing so
Turkey
good.
say he's sick. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, he say he got a brain tumor. Yeah, which is not really it's not good at all. Say he got a mass on his brain.
Yeah, that's garbage, but that's also life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It lets you know. I be trying to tell people I work in healthcare. Nigga, money cannot. That shit does not change your fucking. It can help you, but health is really
Well,
wealth. Health is definitely wealth. I'll tell you all that. That's all I can say. And this guy, Turkey, he's talking about. Well, he trying to go out with a bang, so he might put some money up to make some fights. That's probably why he want the Shakur versus Devin. He might offer these niggas like
man,
some
it
crazy shit.
absolutely I'm telling you what's gonna happen, bro. We're getting that fight. You can expect that this fall. That's
He
happening.
told them niggas, man, check this out, nigga. I got 50 fucking million. Let's make this
Yeah,
shit happen.
yeah. He gonna Shakur. He gonna do to them what he did to uh
Tyson
Arrow and Bud. or what he because he tried to do them. I remember when Bud was saying he told Arrow that he had some Saudi Arabian investors.
Oh yeah,
You
trust
remember
fund
that? Yeah,
investors.
yeah. There you have it, bro. He wasn't lying. But hey, man, I'm about to kick it with the fam. I'm gonna get on y'all
Yep.
boys. It was nice chatting with y'all.
All right,
Yeah,
Brody.
be smooth.
All right, fellas.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can't wait for Devin
I
Haney versus Shakur Stevenson.
I can't wait
And
too,
you know
bro.
what I've been laughing all morning because that Shakur Stevenson interview, that shit is really funny.
Bro, I
That
didn't
shit's really
watch the
funny.
interview, bro.
You
I'm
ain't
just
watch
like,
it?
nah, because I'm so tired of this dude, bro. I just want the fight. I don't want to hear this dude keep whining about, but I'm too
It was bad. It was
small and
bad.
I'm too
I can hear what
tiny.
everybody else heard, bro. Everybody else talking about they heard the interview with him popping and shit. What I heard, it sounded like to me, bro. He went on the interview with this white lady and he begging for help. All I heard him was tell Devin, leave me. He said, Devin, leave me alone, and I'm small. That's all I heard. He was crying to that white woman.
Man, I prefer to just, bro. I
And
prefer.
that's the thing. She telling him, she said and all she basically saying like, is the fight happening? Yes or no type shit. He's like, well, listen here, Dev really gonna be 20 pounds heavy when we fight.
Man, I
He was
only way
crying
I
to her,
watched
bro.
that
Like,
interview.
Why do y'all think he keep on saying that? Y'all think he's scared that Devin might put some weight on him in the fight?
I think he just knows that that extra weight is going to. Well, I don't even think it's going to even the play. I think it's not going to even the playing field. I think it's going to make it more because I don't know. I think he wants a disadvantage because he wants drain less energy Devin, and Devin's going to have a lot of energy in the fight, and he's going to be bigger. He's going to be more comfortable. So he's trying to get the best advantages that he can. But
well, this is, oh, go ahead, my bad.
ah, shit, I can't hear him. Let me go in and out.
Oh, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear both of y'all. Yo, I was saying this is the thing. This is what I believe about Shakur, and I've been giving this breakdown. I had my close friends on YouTube arguing with me about this, even before they was talking about this Turkish stuff. Shakur, if you watch that sparring between
Says
Devin and
Shakur
Shakur,
has the weight and had an excuse ready to go. Oh yeah, of course.
yeah, yeah,
Of course.
like Shakur, if you watch that sparring that they had, bro, like I counted the punches, right? Shakur landed like one or two more punches than Devin throughout the whole sparring, but Devin landed all the power shots, right? Shakur noticed, so he knows Devin is more aggressive than him. Devin hits harder than him, and he knows fighting Devin gonna mean he probably gonna get hit with more power shots than has ever landed on him. Because the guy that left respected him, I think he made an untrue statement. He was saying that Shakur only been hit 15% of the time. But look who he's fighting against. I'm gonna give you a good example of what I mean by that. Look at Floyd Mayweather, the best generation of defensive fighter ever, right? When he fought offensive juggernaut guys who have proven to be offensively astute, who have jabs, who can score points at will. I'm gonna give you two names in particular: Zab Judah and Shane Mosley. They both were able to hit Floyd cleanly. They didn't have to throw wild punches and overwhelm him. They were able to sit in front of Floyd and pick shots and land on him. That's what happens when you fight an offensive juggernaut. Devin is an offensive juggernaut. So for people that think that Shakur gonna make Devin miss like he makes everybody else miss, they in for a rude awakening.
That shit ain't happening.
Right. That's
Ain't
what.
happening.
But that's no slight to Shakur. I watched it happen to Floyd when Floyd had to fight Zab Judah, a guy who can land punches. He got hit.
Man, I really can't wait for this fight because Shakur, in my opinion, he's already showing signs of weakness. Stipulations, all these requests. It sounds like a nigga that's worried about the outcome. Meanwhile, Devin and Bill's message always been the same. Can you hear me?
Yeah. But
Oh,
hey, but
okay,
just,
good.
hey, keep an eye on that. Or I mean, see, I don't think enough people paying attention to that. What I'm saying is, a lot of people think I'm hating on Shakur or downplaying his defensive prowess. What I'm saying is, bro, in boxing, who you fight and what they bring to the table is very important. That's why I say even the best defensive fighter in Floyd Mayweather, if you put him in there against somebody who has been proven to be able to score at a high rate, he is going to get hit. That's like people always say a dream match between him and Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard is going to hit Floyd. Floyd is going to get hit.
No,
It's
I
nowhere.
agree with you.
It's
I agree
nowhere.
with you. And it's competition too. It's the competition who you fight as well that determines a lot of your skill. Like, well, you have the skill, but it's also who you get in with. That's
Right.
why I kind of lean towards Devin because, well, I do lean towards Devin because he has, in my opinion, I think he fought better guys, and he's gone through better, had to go through more adversity beating those guys, and then he has the heart too. I don't lean towards Shakur with the heart, bro. All I'm hearing is this dude whining. Whining, talking about how he's going to be small, giving himself an early
Yeah,
excuse.
let's talk about how these bitch ass niggas did a whole challenge of fucking being too small to fight Devin Haney. Let's all
That
step
was
on the
just
weight on the fucking scale so we could all show that we're too small to fight Devin.
That's what it was about. But see, Tank caught on to it. Think about it. See, that's what Shakur played was to do that. But when Tank realized that he was trying to trauma bond with him, he said, "Nigga, I'm not tight with you. I'm not your friend, nigga."
Man, they all, Shakur and Tank are moving like weirdos, bro. But with Shakur, I just want the fight, bro. Sign the contract, bro. If there's a contract in front of you, bro, sign that joint, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna shit on you if you lose or if you win, bro. If you win, bro, you that dude. I'm not gonna shit on you if you lose. You daring to be great. Do it. Get in that ring. And then I would love if all three would mix it up.
Man, these sucker ass niggas, they keep on talking about is Dev gonna join the challenge? Is he gonna join the challenge of posting on the scale? Get the fuck out of here, man. You niggas are fucking cowards, man.
Bro, the only way I'll watch that Shakur interview is if you break it down. That's the only way I'll watch it. If you break it down, I
Right
don't
there,
know if be
it's all he's basically saying is he feels like Devin's gonna kick his ass if they fought any weight higher than 144. And even at 144, he doesn't even feel comfortable.
and that's the same thing he said in the
Yeah.
last interview with the black chick, with the black lady. My bad.
He telling Devin to leave
That's
him alone.
He
Yeah,
said
he's
the
saying
same
Devin leave
thing.
him alone.
Nah, I mean, I'm tired of hearing him whine. I just want him to fight. You say number one pound per pound, cool. You saying it's time, cool. Okay, bro, sign the contract.
Like I say, when I watched that interview, bro, with the white lady, it reminded me of them old feed the children commercials. You know, when the little African kids walk up and they begging for food. He was just crying to the white woman about how much he don't want to fight Devin Haney. That's all I saw.
and then he had this nigga's crazy. He has this. He says Devin's a pussy, and then he says all due respect to Devin. How do you say that in the same sentence? These new niggas is weird.
I just hope, man, man, bro, this dude Shakur, bro, I'm so done with this dude, bro. I'm so done with this dude. Like him and Tank, bro, they gotta
But
chill
you
out,
know,
bro.
Shakur, it seems like Shakur, he's trying to be respectful. He was trying to be respectful to Tank, hoping Tank threw him a lifeline.
Man, Tank don't fuck with that dude. He don't fuck with him, and I respect it, man. No more friends. I fuck with it, but I want Tank to get in there. I don't want him to just be talking because he be talking as well. He be Twitter fingers.
I know he do.
And I
He,
didn't even know that was his burner. I thought, bro, when I watched Blue Blood video, bro, I thought Blue Blood was lying, bro. I was like, there's
no,
no
that,
way.
that I knew it was him because he was tweeting some shit on that shit already. Like he's posting like real pictures of him like doing shit. I'm like, nah, this ain't no fake AI picture. This is actually him.
Man, that dude diabolical, bro.
I fuck with it because at the end of the day, he's keeping he's keeping the boxing, relevant. I like the fact that he has a lot of fans or whatever.
Yeah.
I like when boxers are staying active in the ring though. So if he can get back in the ring, that'll be good. I really look at Tank. I don't look at Tank as the same type of boxer as a Devin Haney or even a Shakur Stevenson. I really look at him as
Not at
like
all.
I look at him as like a Harlem Globetrotter of fucking boxing.
Yeah.
Somebody who's just here for entertainment purposes only.
That's why I got Shakur beating him. I don't, well, not beating them, but like outboxing them.
I
I
don't think
don't,
or beat him. I think he'll put Shakur on the rehydration clause.
yeah, yeah. if he do that, then that would change my thought. But if they fight at like full
Y'all,
135, no rehydration, I got Shakur, bro.
y'all didn't peep the play. That's why Tank talking now. See, oh man, you a smart dude, bro. You peeped the play that I peeped. The only reason that Tank is talking and going at Shakur because he heard how Shakur put his foot in his mouth. Okay, you say Devin bigger than you, so you have to bring him down and put him on a rehydration clause. I'm gonna do that to you, and there's nothing you're gonna be able to say about it because you was gonna do it to Devin.
Because you're gonna do it to Devin, stupid ass. And then it can't even. Is he at this point though? It would be hard for him to do it because PBC don't even have the type of money to offer Shakur Stevenson the type of fight like that anymore.
Yeah.
If we being honest.
If it comes from Zuffa, then Tank can't do that because it's gonna
And
be
yeah,
on
if
their
it comes from
terms.
Zuffa, Tank can't do it. That's why Shakur already know that shit ain't happening.
Wait, Zuffa, you don't think Zuffa allowed him to do like rehydration?
I don't know because Tank's not signed under them unless he signs with them or
Right.
something. I don't know.
Because
I don't know how it works.
Tank would sign. I think Tank could sign for something like let's say Tank opportunistic. If you say he can get Shakur and he can drain Shakur, shit, I think Tank could go for that. Because that's what he did to Frank Martin.
To me, Tank still like if we're talking A side, B side, I still got Tank being the A side, but it's
Tank
like
over all them.
wait, say that again?
Said Tank is the A side over all of them.
Yeah. So he calls the shots. So I think he would be able to do it, but I don't know how the Zuffa model would be. Like I don't know how that would turn out to be. Because I don't know if Zuffa would come into play. Like I don't know. But I definitely think if they fought full 135, which I know that's not gonna happen, I got Shakur winning. Because I think Shakur is just gonna beat him with distance.
Yeah, I got Shakur beating him too. I don't think Tank can beat Shakur or Devin. I think if he got a chance to drain Shakur, like bring Shakur back down to 135 and put him on a rehydration clause, I think then Tank might
Yeah.
hurt.
Yeah. Because I think Shakur will be weak if that he's gonna be weak. But nah, I don't know. His best chance to beat what would have been to beat them was when they were at 135. When they're at one, and I still wouldn't have had. Well, I wouldn't have had him beat Devin, but I don't think he would. I don't think Shakur would have beat him at 135 when they were at that time. But I feel like they got better.
And as far as Devin go, right at 135, that was my boy, but I thought their best chance to beat Devin would have been if they caught him at 135. At 147, I don't have a boxer in the world beating Devin at 147 at all.
Fuck no. Hell no. Even if you bring down a 50, nobody.
That's what I'm saying. Like what I'm saying is, even let's say Boots dropped down to fight Devin at 47, he get whooped. That's why he didn't want to do it. That's why he didn't want to do it and get moved up.
Yeah, and bro, I'm so tired of people saying Devin duck Boots, bro. Like, bro, come on, bro.
Bro, I don't like on the timeline. This dude try to say, and he has a viral tweet. Like, whenever he says some crazy shit about Devin, it's always viral. This guy out west, he says, "Oh man, everybody, all the real boxing fans know. At the end of the day, the best fighters is Gervonta and Tank. Those are the only guys in boxing who are the best. Tank and Gervonta. The Gervonta and Shakur." And I'm like, dude. How can you say those are the only fighters that's the top tier? Meanwhile, Dev has footage of putting beats on both of them niggas.
Yeah.
And both of them niggas don't want to fight him.
Yeah.
Both of them niggas done Devin, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, like, that's some disingenuous fucking bullshit. I can't fuck with that, man.
Bro, they just look down on Dev, bro. But that's okay, bro, because it's just gonna make it more better when Dev beats them. It's gonna make it more better. And then they're gonna have to go. They're gonna have to like Devin, bro. It's either you get down or lay down.
Well, that's why as a Haney fan, bro, I'm more into Devin building his legacy versus chasing certain fights. Like I want him to build a legacy that can't be denied because they're gonna deny everything else. Let me tell y'all something, bro. If Devin is to beat Shakur, bro, all right. See how Devin? Let's say they meet at 144. If Devin loses, they gonna say, "Oh, it's no excuse. He wanted to fight there." But if Devin beat Shakur, they're gonna say, "Well, Shakur really wanted to fight at 140. By him moving up, he was at a disadvantage." They will discredit Devin at every juncture. Right now, I just had an argument with somebody. Right now, if you're paying attention, the Shakur fans want Devin to announce a Keyshawn fight right now. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because Bill already told him with a money man, which is Turkey Al Sheik, wants to see Devin fight Shakur. So they're going to pursue that until they can't pursue it anymore, i.e., they're going to pursue it until Keyshawn is mandated. But all Shakur fans want Devin to hurry up and announce Keyshawn, because if Devin announced Keyshawn before it's mandated, they can then turn around and say Devin ducked Shakur.
Yep. But they're they can also try to do that shit with the Keyshawn. They can say,
Bro,
"Oh,
the
he's
fact
ducking
that they said
Keyshawn."
Devin is ducking Keyshawn is so crazy to me.
Right, but see that one have less validity, so that don't have a lot of strength behind it. Think about it.
Yeah.
It's easy to dismiss that one. So what they really want, they want Devin to go ahead and announce Keyshawn. But listen at the comment. When you read the comments, nobody is putting no onus on Shakur. Nobody's saying, all they saying is, "Man, bro, go ahead and fight Keyshawn, bro. Just fight Keyshawn." Y'all, but since when do y'all start loving Keyshawn so much? Y'all don't love Keyshawn, but what y'all know is, if Shakur don't make a fight with Devin while the whole world know they're negotiating, while the whole world knowing that the biggest bag in boxing wants that fight and the money is there, if Shakur let that fight get mandated, the whole world gonna know he ducked Devin Haney.
Yeah. Nah, they just hate Devin, bro. That's why I just be ignoring. Sometimes I go on my little tangent, but on Twitter, but I've been falling. I ain't gonna say falling back, but I just been like watching, because I know people, they hate him, and there's like no way you can like
I
argue
don't even
that
like
fact.
debating because they generally do not like this nigga Devin, bro.
No, they don't.
Right.
They generally do not like this nigga, bro. For real, for real. I seen it when a nigga said the only people who are the top boxers is Devin and is Shakur and Tank. I said, "Oh, nigga, you niggas is weird. You trying to
Yeah,
basically X Devin out the conversation, like, oh, because he got cheated by Ryan Garcia, he's no good."
Hey, Art man,
What's popping?
you know what I seen on X earlier?
What?
Shakur talking about some now drop the belt if you want to fight me. Like, bruh, what?
yep.
What do they have to do with fighting you?
Well, they
And
trying to put Devin in the position. Oh, my bad, bro. Go ahead.
I'm going back and forth with this dude. This dude talking about some if Devin don't drop his belt, then he ducks Shakur. What does Devin's belt have to do with Shakur? And then he talking
Well, let me
about
tell
some.
you. Oh, go ahead.
And I'm telling him like, bro, whether Devin drops the belt or gets stripped, what does that matter to Shakur?
Well, they trying to get Keyshawn an easy belt at 147. Think about it, they're gonna kill two birds with one stone. If he can convince Devin to drop his belt, Keyshawn automatically becomes a champion at 147. And all Shakur gonna do is come up with another excuse not to fight Devin. That's gonna leave Devin without a fight and without a belt.
Bro, the next excuse is
Yeah,
gonna
that's why I
be,
said. That's why I said. Why does the belt? Why does the belt matter? That's why I asked him like, why does dropping the belt matter to Shakur if he gonna fight him? Like, why would he have to drop his belt? That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
yeah. Bro, the next excuse is gonna be glove
Shakur
size,
fans
bro.
just
I'm
keep
telling you.
pushing the goalpost. First it was he wasn't making enough money. Then he was then he was
The weight.
too he was too big. The weight thing. When is it gonna end? He just keep on making up excuses. Just say you don't want to fight him. Now he bullying you. Like that pissed me off.
This nigga
Talking
man,
about he just picking on you because
they
I'm
keep on
little.
talking about
No, you're
Devin,
not
Devin
little.
this, Devin that. Yeah, nigga,
Shakur is
because the
not that
pressure's on
little.
you.
For real, Devin Haney is little. I seen Devin Haney in New York. He not that big. Like, when I see him in person, and he looked a little fat. He's not that big.
Devin and Shakur are around the same size.
Yeah. Sha- I see Shakur next to Crawford. Like, bro, you are not small. That is not
He's
They
small.
talk
not.
they talking about some post. Devin needs to do the challenge with them. He needs to do the challenge with them, y'all. The
Man,
challenge is close.
Shakur ain't 144. Shakur did not walk around at 144. When he got in that ring, how much y'all think O'Shaquie Foster weighed that night when he rehydrated? Come on now.
Maybe,
O'Shaquie
man.
was about O'Shaquie was about 142 at least. And Shakur got in there looking like Goliath. Like, come on, man.
Nah, he Shakur making it seem like it's David and Goliath when it comes to fighting Haney. He making it seem like Devin the biggest dude in boxing. I'm like, dude, I'm looking at Xandar. Xandar look huge as shit right now.
Fucking giant, bro.
Go to that last post I retweeted. I said, man, this nigga looks big as shit. Cause he
Bro, I
planning
think,
on
Oh,
go
he
ahead.
definitely gonna come in weighing more than Ennis. I'm
yeah,
telling you, he gonna come in
I'm
weighing more.
my bad. I don't want to move off the goalposts of that topic, but I have to say, Zayas need to go to 160, bro. After this fight, win, lose, or draw, go to 160, bro. You too big. You too big, bro.
And
Yo, he even
ain't he like 23?
bragging about. Yeah, he even bragging about how much bigger he is than Boots. He know it.
And
He gonna
ain't
try
he like 23? So he's still growing.
Yeah.
he trying to absorb some shit.
Man, his face ain't gonna be able to absorb nothing. So hey, whatever. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think
I
Boots
don't.
gonna cook him.
Yeah, I think so too. But I don't want to put that jacket on Zayas, bro. But I hope he not on PEDs, bro. I just hope he
I
not
don't
on
think
that
he on
stuff.
PDs, but
Oh
I think he
no.
go. I think he gonna come in there on some shit with some tactics. He might come in there with some the thinnest boxing gloves known to man. It's some type of punching power.
I
I
don't,
still got Boots
I don't
beating
know.
him though.
I got Boots. I think Boots is gonna. I think Boots is gonna win handily. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like a 6 round knockout.
I think Boots gonna
Honestly,
stop him with a
because
body shot.
once Boots see that you not fast enough to really do nothing with him, he starts styling on you. Remember what was that one dude that beat up on? Well, he ain't beat. He was getting cooked, but
Ramen Villa.
he knocked him down. He knocked out Rashidi Ellis.
Yeah, you talking about Ramen Villa?
Yeah,
Yeah, Villa. I thought Villa was gonna do better than he
that
did
boost man.
against Boost. Boost was like doing slow motion on him, like, bro, what is this? Like, cooked him. I think it's gonna be kind of like that.
I won't be surprised,
Honestly,
bro. I think
Xander
Boots
got
is.
better feet, but
I just think Boots is. He's skilled, bro. And
yeah,
I'm glad that Boots is like fighting Zayas, bro. I'm glad. I wanted him to get that fight. I wanted him to fight Bakram for that IBF because I thought Boots would
yeah,
cook him.
yeah. He would have, man. I never thought he was that like spectacular. I never thought
Me
Buffon was
neither. I
that
just thought Tim was
great.
trash,
Yeah, like Tim Zoo ain't good.
bro. They ready to trip Tim like he the goat, bro. I was trying to tell people. I was watching that Tim versus Fedora the first fight. Everybody said, "Art man, you don't know shit you talking." I said, "Bro, it's not the blood. Is not the reason he lost that fight or the fight was. Yeah, it's not the reason he lost because he stopped throwing punches. He stopped throwing punches. He could have just pulled out the fight. He could have just said, you know, this I'm done. I might have to lose on the technical. He tried to go out there and fight and got out jabbed because he left his head on the fucking line. Got jabbed, straight
Mhm.
hand. Niggas like, oh no, Tim really like that. It was just the blood. And then the rematch, he got cooked even worse. And niggas
Yep,
was like, oh,
I
I don't
mean,
know, man.
he got
Tim's not
stopped.
because
good
this what
anymore.
happened. Because that's what happened. Tim Zoo was doing good in the first match, but Dora's corner was talking to him, telling him like, "Bro, you gotta do something." This mug came out, and he figured him out. So the second time they got out there, he already knew what to do. They was jabbing his head off.
Wasn't no cut in the second fight. He just beat him up like he did in the second half of the fight, which is throw jabs down the straight down the pipe.
Cooked him.
Bruh, and that's why I think Earl gonna beat him too.
But fun,
Cause
Hey, there's people picking Earl to lose that fight though.
I'm picking Earl to win. I don't feel
I hope
like I feel
so.
like
I
Tim
hope
Zoo don't
so.
move his head enough
I'm gonna bet
off the line. And
I always had Errol winning, but I did think at first, I was like, I don't know how he's gonna look, right? But I ain't gonna
yeah,
lie. Looking at the time he had off, what was going on with him in that Crawford fight, he got a new coach. And I know what Ronnie Shields can do. I think Smith gonna stop it.
yeah.
I think he's gonna stop him now. I
Aaron
have a
got
way
to.
different view of it.
Cause Spence his left is phew, that's straight. He gonna shoot that straight left. And Tim Zoo, I don't
He had one
when
of
I
the
see
best
Tim
hands
Zoo,
in the game.
he just doesn't move his head a lot. He doesn't move his head for me. He's not like he. I don't know. Tim Zoo is yeah. I don't know. He's like a mid fighter to me. He's mid.
He gonna come in, bully him, and Spence is gonna put him down. I keep trying to tell my cousin, but I told him don't bet on Tim Zoo, please. Like you're gonna lose your money, man. But I was wrong before. I put a nice little bag on Spence against Crawford. That's my favorite fighter for the longest.
Damn.
And broke my broke my heart.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Well, let me ask you, because we were just having an argument.
Something in my heart told me not to bet on Spence because I think it was. I really believe it was because of the Nui versus Cool Boy fight. I said, man, something don't feel right about this week, bro. Nah, something ain't right. So I said, I ain't bet no money on that Spence shit. Man, when that
Yeah,
fight happened, I
I
was
did.
heartbroken.
Man, I wanted
yeah.
Spence
So
to
I
I
lose
was
wanted to ask
on the
you.
so
Actually,
road.
bad.
and then you know what made it worse? People were paying me for artwork for that fight. I ain't take no money for the fight itself. All I did was took money to draw Crawford. I said, man, I couldn't draw my dude Spence getting beat up like that. It was
That
too
Yeah,
was
so
much.
the
I was,
craziest build up of my
It
lifetime.
Man, I wanted EJ to
People
win that
were
so
going
bad,
crazy.
bro. I wanted him to win that fight so bad. But Crawford just that dude, bro. And it's like he has a
Hey,
I
a,
don't
a
think I
dog
don't
in him.
think Boots would have beat Crawford like people say he would.
I do.
I
I
don't
don't
think.
I don't know.
I do. Bro,
I don't know
Crawford.
because at the
I like
time,
Crawford, but you got to look at Crawford. Bro, Crawford best wins, and people say I'm hating, bro. Crawford best wins all. If you look at his best wins, the most elite fighters, Hall of Famers, he beat all them dudes past their prime, or something was wrong. Spence wasn't past his prime, but he was differently compromised. Crawford is opportunistic. Crawford gets hit a lot, and I'm telling you, bro, Crawford faces like a guy like a Boots who can put his punches together with power, who's aggressive, athletic. But I think Crawford would be in trouble, bro. If Boots can land on Crawford like Madrimov did, he going to sleep.
I can't unsee that Boots versus Karen too, and then seeing Karen get washed like that. Nah,
yeah, but
Do you suspect that Crawford is going to get on his bike the whole fight like Karen did, or do you think Crawford going to be baited
no, it
into a
looks
fair
like
fight?
footwork will give Boots problems.
Well, I'm just saying, do you think Crawford can keep that up, or is he going to be baited into a firefight? Because every time I watch Crawford, he get baited into a firefight to trade with everybody.
The only people I see give Crawford problems is Eastern European guys. That's it in his career. That's all I've seen. I haven't seen him struggle against nobody else.
I don't know. I had Porter beating him until he knocked Porter out.
That was competitive.
I only seen one person. But the thing is, I've only seen one person get Boots problems.
Right.
So I
I seen
mean,
multiple. I seen multiple people catch him. Mean Machine dropped him. Gamboa wobbled him. Madrimov was catching him. Bro, like Crawford. Crawford is not this infallible fighter. He's not.
I wish we would have got that Boots versus Haney at 147.
Oh man, I wanted that
nah,
fight
because
too.
then people wouldn't have gave any credit. They'd have been like, Boots stayed at 147 too long. He was
But
drained. Like,
but I feel like people haters aren't ever gonna give him credit though. So fuck
nah,
it.
you right. Anything he do, he could go beat Usyk tomorrow and
Yep.
must be
And they're
like,
gonna they're
well,
gonna have excuse. So That's why
Hey,
I'm like,
you
bro,
wanna know how y'all say what y'all
Crazy
saying
thing
is
is,
true?
Sean
Because
Porter beat up on Usyk before.
y'all wanna know what y'all saying is true? Because when it was announced that Haney was in talks to fight Xander, they says that was a cherry pick.
yep. They said when he wanted to fight Boots, they were like, "Oh, he's gonna fight a Drain Boots, man." But then they forget that Boots said, "Bro, I'm focused on undisputed. Why are y'all telling me to move up to 154?"
I
And they were
remember
still
that.
making it. They're still making. They were making excuses for him. That's why I'm like, bro, I don't like. I'm at the point where I'm like, bro, I don't care what these people are saying. If the fight happens, bro, the fight happens. There is no excuses. If Boots agrees to fight at
And
147, blah blah blah, Devin agrees, bro. Whatever happens, happens.
but the crazy thing is, haters is really fans because they wouldn't have nothing to talk about. I swear, I be going on channels and the topic be like Monster Inoue versus Bam, and somehow Devin always gets brought up in the conversation.
Yep,
It'd be crazy. So
yep. Just because he's the
hey,
new face of
he
boxing,
just got
bro.
he just you got to embrace that role. Well, Devin Haney did people be like he talked too much stuff. I'm like Devin Haney don't even really talk that much. Like what are you talking about? Build a mouthpiece, and
Yeah,
then they go, oh, Bill be lying. And then you ask them like, what Bill lie about? They can't even tell you. Like
I will
I
say,
just know he be
Devin and
lying. He be
Devin and Dev. My bad. But Devin and Boots, they're pretty much the same. Like they just train, bro. But I will say, Devin is more vocal. He's more vocal because he would be on interviews. But bro, Devin be staying out the way, bro. He stay out the way.
Somebody
yeah.
got mad that somebody got
Um,
mad that Bill talks for Dev
I mess with
today.
Bill. Shoot, I like Boots and Devin
I like them too.
for real.
They're both my favorites.
Yeah, I like them both too. That's why I say when I didn't get into
Like
the whole thing about when people were trying to say that Boots duck Devin. I didn't get into all that. I don't think Boots duck Devin. I'm not gonna follow the guy for saying, look, bro, I'm done with that weight class. I can't make that weight class comfortably.
Yeah. My
even
thing is
even
like,
even Bill said that he ain't duck him. He said he was ready to leave. So
yeah.
hey.
I'm just the only thing I'm mad at Boots, bro, is he took that tune up, bro. I believe in him so much that he shouldn't have took that. He should have just fought straight to the champion, bro. But
That's
he's
true.
about to get his champion fight. So
Oh yeah, yeah. But I don't know because he probably just wanted to test out his new muscles. Muscles take when your muscles get bigger, take more oxygen to move them. So he had to see what it was. You know,
yeah,
I don't fault him for that.
I don't
He
go against him for that. But for me, I believe in him, bro. I'm just like I believe in Devin. I'm like, bro, I want you to fight the top guy there because I believe in you. Like, I believe in you,
yeah,
and I believe in
he
Blues as the
did.
same way. I'm like, dude, I think you're better than a
Well,
lot of
he
these
was the top
dudes.
guy until Devin beat him, and then all of a sudden he would nothing.
Yeah,
Just like Keyshawn. When Devin cooked Keyshawn, everybody gonna be like, "Well, he wasn't that good anyway."
He
Watch,
only had
right?
15 fights.
they're gonna say he green.
He did good for 15 fights
He
though.
green, man.
No, what
And
they
the
gonna say
crazy
is,
thing is, these
oh,
people
good.
act like they don't see the play. Shakur keep on throwing his boys in front of him, like, bruh, you gonna get all your homies beat. Then what? I
Then he
can't
gonna laugh
believe
at them
keep
for
doing
losing.
what
He
he's
gonna laugh
doing.
at them for losing and say he's still undefeated, bro. Shakur is a snake.
He is. He's a diva. He's a
Yeah,
snake. He's been jealous. Bro, it's funny because Devin knew him too, and Devin ain't his little bro. He wanted to fight Devin, but now all of a sudden
Devin
you
would.
don't want to fight Keyshawn though. Doesn't make sense to me.
He be trying to be friend all the up and coming guys. Remember, he tried to friend Abdullah Mason, and he wasn't with it.
Yep, Abdullah said, "Nah, bro, I'm not fighting. I'll fight anybody. I'm just not fighting my brothers." And I respect
He
that.
tried to friend Shot, and he wasn't with it either.
And that's why I rock with Shot.
And Gary Antoine Michael just made me mad. Like not too long ago. Like, bro, what you mean? You saving him for last?
Oh yeah, he just said
Bro, if you
something
got
in the interview. Everybody looking at Gary like, bro, you really the lamest nigga in boxing for real, for real.
Yeah, bro. Like,
Mr. Gary Russell need to talk to bro. Like, hey, need to slap him again. Like, what you doing?
there's only a few people I respect in boxing right now, bro. And like, you know, like that's Devin, Earl, Deontay, Oshak, Cool Boy, and then and Boots. Those are the only people, and Abdullah. Those are the only people I'm rocking with right now, bro.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder knocked his friend out.
Yeah.
Like bad.
Then cried for him.
And then cried for him and went to his barbecue the next week. Like had burgers with him. Come on, man. Y'all can still be friends. Y'all just seeing who better.
Yeah. That's boxing, man. It's just like,
think-
bro,
They said
y'all
Shakur do this friendship because he want to make sure that he gets some good sparring in them before they fight.
Man, he doing that so he don't
I
gotta
know what the
fight
fuck
them.
going
No.
on to show tell weigh-ins. Yeah, these niggas doing some. They made a whole challenge on Twitter that came about ducking Devin Haney. Talking about let's see how much y'all weigh right now today.
all I know is
Yeah.
they better.
You see Bill do it? You see Bill did it too?
Yeah, we did.
He was
Yeah,
like
Bill did do it.
Oh, Bill had did it. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. He clowning them. He clowning them, boy.
Yeah, he
he
did
was like
so 200 on the scale.
Bill ready to fight at cruiserweight.
Hey, he 1-0. You know he 1-0, bro. He whooped Tiger Johnson, so he 1-0 right now.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that's why he getting sued, man.
Man,
That's
it's
crazy,
whatever, bro.
The fighter
It's whatever.
The fighter suing the promoter.
All I know is I better never hear somebody say, "Oh, Shakur got the better of Devin in sparring," because if he got the better in sparring, then why don't you fight him when the lights matter?
I
I
didn't
don't want
see
to hear
that. I
that.
told y'all I watched the sparring match and I counted the punches, bro. I counted the punches. Shakur landed 2 more punches than Devin. But if you're gonna score the sparring the way you would score a boxing match, all the power shots was landed by Devin. So that
He
means
was
they
the
had similar
aggressor.
punch output, but Devin landed the harder shots and Devin controlled him throughout the fight. Devin pushed Shakur in the corner anytime he wanted him to.
Yep, he was the aggressor.
And Shakur quit.
Facts. Remember they tried to hide that shit for years, but it was told us that he quit, and they tried to hide it until I think it was BFTV that really leaked the video with Shakur saying he quit.
Yep.
He said,
Yep.
No, he said, "I'm tired." Devin was in the ring waiting on him. You know, Devin had that look on his face too, like he was mad, like, nigga, I can't wait for you to get back in here. And Shakur was like, "Man, I'm tired, bro. I'm tired."
Yep.
thing
And
is,
he whooped the so-called best people in boxing. And
they be holding on to this sparring like little kids, like, yeah, just like Tank. I already cooked you, bro. Devin was a child. You was a grown man.
Well, no, do you know the story? The real story is Devin first sparred Tank when he was 14. That's when Tank whooped him, right? So Tank was 4 years older.
Yeah.
So if Devin 14, he was 4 years older than Devin at that point. So, but 2 years later, that's when the infamous sparring happened. That's when Floyd had Devin, and they called, and everybody had money up. That's when they sparred the second time. Devin was 18, and that's when Devin made Tank quit. So it was 2 different sparring matches. So don't let nobody trip you up when they say, well, Devin admitted Tank whooped him. Yeah, Devin admitted that Tank whooped him the first time they sparred when he was 14. He didn't whoop Devin when Devin was 16. Devin made him quit.
Yep. And that's why Tank don't want to fight him because he know he can't beat him, nor Shakur.
No,
Yo,
I don't think Tank
Nah,
beat Shakur either.
I don't think so.
If I'm being
I don't think Tank can beat Shakur, bro, unless Shakur drain. But when I watch the way I watch Roach set traps on Tank and make him look crazy by walking him into shit, but Shakur play with Tank.
yeah, Shakur gonna fight him at distance. I'm telling you,
can y'all
he's
hear
not
me?
gonna take no risk. Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, bet. Go ahead, continue.
I think he gonna fight. I think Shakur gonna fight him at distance, and I don't think Shakur is gonna take no risk at all. He's just gonna fight him at distance, the entire fight.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though, bruh. You feel me?
I don't
If y'all go back and listen to Tank, you feel me, when he was talking, like when he was in the sport heavily, he said that he ain't gonna fight Shakur because like he backed up by Turkey Alashiki. And if you go listen to him, he said that he believed Turkey Alashiki be changing the scorecards. He was like, they want me to lose so bad. So that's one of the main reasons he don't want to fight Shakur. It's not that he's scared. He
but,
feel like
but if
he
you
feel like
gonna
the
knock him out, if you
Can I
say you're
Turkey.
rebut?
gonna knock him out, what does that matter?
Now, can I rebut? Can I rebut to that? Now this the problem. So I see what you're saying, bro. I respect you. I don't think I ever talked to you before, but I have a lot of friends on here who diehard Tank fans that I argue with them about this, right? And I'm gonna tell you what's going on. Now, Pat, I want you to say something. When you listen to people talk about Turkey Al-Sheet in a negative light, they all Tank fans. And I'm gonna tell you why. And I don't know if you're aware of this or not. The reason why Tank don't like Turkey Al-Sheet is because Turkey Al-Sheet don't do what Tank is used to throughout his entire career. Turkey Al-Sheet would not throw Tank a bag to fight a bum. Tank knows if I fight for Turkey Al-Sheik, I'm gonna fight somebody on my level. That's why Tank talk down on Turkey Al-Sheik. Because you
I
can't get a
agree.
Turkey Al-Sheik fight unless you fight somebody that he wants to see you fight, that he thinks can beat you.
I agree.
Right, I feel that. But also though, Shakur be country. I like Shakur though, but he be contradicting himself a lot though. You feel me?
I agree.
Definitely,
He say
He do.
definitely.
he
Oh
say
my
if you
Lying.
go
God.
watch hold on. If you go watch his recent interview, he was like, bro, I will fight Hunter Ben. That's a bag. He's like, that's an easy fight. It's showing he wanted to fight somebody he know he'll beat. That's easy.
Yeah.
But when you mention like somebody like Devin and stuff like that, he need to come down to 144. But he said he'll fight Hunter Ben even if he overweight. He said he'll fight him. So it's like he picking and choosing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
hmm And so Devin Haney a hoe because he picking on you, but Conor Ben ain't.
But that's my
Like,
issue
come
with
on.
Shakur, bro. He's contradicting and lying, bro. You could just be straight.
Yeah.
I understand because it could take stock to your career to be like, oh, I don't want to fight Devin. I just don't want. But bro, like I would respect you more than contradicting and lying. But you know, that's
But
just what he is.
But Shakur would get more, like, I'm not gonna lie, he'll get more credit fighting Devin at 147 rather than 144. People gonna still find an excuse. They're gonna be like, he made him go down, even if Shakur was to win. But if he fight him at 147, like Shakur be like, he's so great and he'll beat anybody. You feel me? If he beat Devin at 147, he'll get way more credit. You feel me?
Yeah, I
Because
agree. But I
Shakur say that he say like I don't need Tank, F Tank, I don't need none of these folks. I'm good in my own rights, but you do need them if you want legacy fights. If you don't fight Tank, if you don't fight Devin, if you don't fight these good stars, like you don't fight the best of the best, then you won't be going down as a legendary fighter, bro. You need to fight them in order to have legacy fight.
Yeah, I agree. But I don't think like for what I've been seeing about Shakur, I don't think he has that drive to dare to be great. And also to go back on your 147 thing, I also agree with that as well. But you have to think about Devin Haney haters, bro. They're gonna be there to be like, yo, nah. He embarrassed him, he did this, he did that. So like in the same term, boxing fans like us, but well, for me, I ain't gonna give no excuse because you agreed to the fight. But there's gonna be other people who's like, nah, you beat a drained Devin. I ain't gonna give you credit. But in the same term, there's gonna be haters as well.
Right. And even
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis, right? Keyshawn
Another
Davis.
thing with
Let me say this real quick. Keyshawn Davis is his number one mandatory, right? Keyshawn Davis don't even got no belt. He never fought at 147. He shouldn't even be the number one mandatory if we being realistic and true and honest though. But him fighting Devin would be a good fight, but the better fight would be him versus Shakur because it's more money to that fight, and also it's a better legacy. That is if he beat Keyshawn, people just gonna go back to his resume and say Keyshawn ain't fought nobody. He got 15 fights. He never won. He don't got no belts, bro. So it's just like he ain't gonna gain nothing by beating Keyshawn. I feel like he would gain more by beating a pound for pounder, which is Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah, I think Keyshawn. Well, Keyshawn's not the man though right now. He's just number one. But I think Keyshawn. I think Devin should fight Keyshawn if Devin decides to want to do that, and he can't get the Shakur fight. But I think Keyshawn need to fight Brian Norman. He just need to fight Brian Norman, bro. That's the fight, and they should fight for the eliminator.
I don't even think he's ready for him. Honestly, the way if Brian Norman catch Keyshawn with one of them shots that Nair Albright was catching him with, he going to bed. I'm sorry. But another thing about the Turkey thing, about Turkey, is he kind of eliminates
Damn,
the
I
A
can't-
side stuff.
Can't hear y'all.
Yo, you can hear me?
Yep.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
So yeah, so
Okay.
Turkey kind of he eliminates the A side stuff. You get this bag, fight. All that little big man and people stuff that Tank used to doing, it's not gonna matter with Turkey. Turkey don't care about A sides. You get paid this, you get paid this. Fight.
All right. But also though, you feel me? Like me personally, right? It ain't even come up with no buyers or nothing like that. You feel me? I watch both fighters. Like I said, I like Shakur. You feel me? I like Tank. You feel me? Tank my favorite fighter though, but it ain't even on no bias. But I feel like, it's obvious that I know that Shakur is a 4-time division champion and Tank is a 3-time division champion. And Devin is a 3-time division champion. But Tank fought better fighters, I believe, than Shakur. And they were champions. He fought over, I believe it's 10 people that there are champions that he fought. And I feel like the people he fought is better than people Shakur fought.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I say that, bro. 90%, over 90% of Shakur's resume.
His resume is better, but the whole champion thing, no. I don't know. 10 champions, them Mickey Mouse belts don't count, man. And then none of them was top 5. They was, I mean, some of them was top 10, but none of them was.
So let me ask you this, right? Besides you mentioned T.O., who Shakur fought, who have Shakur fought for the belt that was the top?
Tank does have a better resume.
Yeah, definitely. I think Tank's resume is better. I'm telling you, bro, Shakur fight straight tomato cans. Straight tomato cans.
Fight people he knows he can beat. Yeah.
Yeah, he fight people like that's what I'm saying.
Who thought T.O. was gonna beat Shakur for real?
But I feel like him in that Ashaki would be a good fight. Shakur and Ashaki though.
I don't, but hey, I feel like Ashaki knows something we don't. So hey, maybe.
But you know another good fight. I feel like if Keyshawn, Keyshawn and Lamont Roach, I feel like that'd be a good fight.
Nah. Yeah, that might actually be a good fight. I thought you was when you said Lamont Roach, I was thinking Tank. I was gonna say Tank is gonna knock Keyshawn's head off.
But y'all seen y'all was talking already the Twitter what Tank was going back and forth with Shakur. Y'all already talked about that. Hello.
Oh, let me get my dudes back up.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me? Y'all can hear me?
I can hear everybody. I don't know. Y'all can hear everybody.
That's my nigga insane.
I hear you clearly.
Did y'all see the Twitter with Shakur and Tank going back and forth?
Hell yeah. That's why we on right now talking about that shit.
Yeah, Shakur was P Street, and bro, I ain't gonna lie, Tank son that boy, bro.
Salute my brother Art.
Bro, I don't know why he asked me to FaceTime. He's like, let's get on FaceTime. I can show you my weight. But Tank was like, I ain't cool with you. Why would I get on FaceTime with you, bro? But you feel me? He was dissing Richardson Hitchens too. Because Richardson Henderson do be ducking though. He do be ducking. But I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Richard Henderson carry himself like he's scared of Tank. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Salute insane.
Salute, bro. I can't. I ain't got my glasses on, bro, so I really can't see. I'm trying to turn on
Damn,
the
bro, it keeps going
TV.
in and out.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Okay, nobody can hear me. All right.
Bro, I hear you. I don't know why they don't. I hear everybody on here. I don't know why they don't hear you.
I think that was Jut, right? Was that Jut? Man, I'm gonna go out and come back in. I'm gonna go out and come back in.
All right. I
Can
think I
y'all
can
hear
hear
me
y'all
now?
now. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Nah, it
Okay,
was
I
me. It
can't.
was me. My bad, insane. I had to go in and out because I couldn't hear
Okay,
you for a
okay.
second. I was like, "What?"
Nah, it's good. I really can't see who. I'm trying to turn it on my TV right now, and I really can't see who on the panel with me right now. Just give me 1 second, though.
Y'all can hear me.
1 second.
It's that Shakur fault apparently coming off a roof and on saw. Man, that shit crazy, right? Real quick, Shakur Stevenson fighting fucking, and people try to say, "Oh, he's supposed to fight Kid Austin." Nigga, Kid Austin is a fucking prospect.
What about him moving to 135 and fighting Yoshino?
I'm saying though. What about him saying that he's a 135 pounder and he don't even have a belt at the class right now?
Facts.
Salute to the brothers on the panel. Salute my brother R. King Jude. I think that's Judd on there. I don't see who at the bottom of him though, but the homie got this dude thing up, so I can't really see. Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Okay, I think I'm right. But yeah, hey, who said something about some Mickey Mouse belts now? Somebody said something about some Mickey Mouse belts. That is Judd. What's up, Judd? Who said something about some Mickey Mouse belts?
I don't know who said that.
Yeah, I don't know. He must be. I don't know if he fell off, but I didn't see it. I did hear somebody say it though.
I was mentioning
Okay,
somebody was mentioning. I was talking about the Tank, and then they mentioned somebody mentioned Mickey Mouse belts.
yeah, Mickey Mouse belts. Somebody wasn't fighting nobody in the top five or top five when he got them belts. Who they talking about?
Yeah, they was talking about Tank. They was talking about Tank.
We're talking about Tank and Shakur conversation.
Wait, they were specifically talking about Tank. They say Tank got a better resume, but he was fighting people that wasn't in the top five, and he got a lot of Mickey Mouse belts.
Oh, okay. I thought they were trying to.
But you
Can
can
y'all hear me still?
yeah.
Yeah.
But the belts that Shakur
Okay, cool.
got, they weren't in the top five. Besides, you want to mention To, but besides that, who else? You don't even know their name.
That's why I say well over 90% of like. So I gotta see if there's just one fighter. So what that mean? Like he probably
Well,
close to something.
Valdez.
97%, 95% of his opponents is C plus fighters, bro. Shakur fights straight tomato cans.
Yeah, I agree. He fights bums 1,000%. 1,000%. I'm not going boo boo
Bro, that's what I'm
on
saying. How did
Valdez
this
though.
nigga become pound for pound top number 3 again? How?
Because the top ranked model, top rank know how to, what I'm saying, make people look bigger than they were. That's all
Bro,
that
And
is.
also,
Brown
and
is a
also,
though.
if y'all want to get, if y'all really want to get what they want conspiracy theories, because this is my theory. My theory is that Shakur is always in the top five to make sure they never have to put Devin Haney there. But don't nobody want to talk about that. They got
But
to keep.
he,
So the thing is, if the top five was nothing but non-black fighters and excluding Devin Haney, it would be obvious. So they put some color up there to take Devin place. That way, nobody points to racism as why Devin is not there. But again, this is a conspiracy theory. But I think over time, I'm gonna be proven right. Shakur is kept in the top five, so they never have to put Devin Haney there.
But that dude a Puerto Rican though, right?
Yeah, he's
Definitely crazy.
mixed.
Hey,
Bruh, but you also gotta mention too with Shakur, he fought flat-footed fighters, bro. Fought flat-footed fighters. You gotta
Right.
mention that too.
hey,
He pretty flat footed too. If y'all want to be completely honest, bro, Shakur is pretty flat footed also.
All them dudes in active squad is flat-footed,
Yeah. They don't
including
move like
Hitchens.
they don't move like he don't have these great educated feet. You know what I mean? He don't.
hey,
No, not at
I I
all.
I can tell you this though, King Judah. One thing about Core, the boy
That's why I
should be
got Devin
sponsored
whooping
by Jordan because he can
Shakur.
run. That boy can
Oh,
run.
yeah.
For sure, that boy can run. I don't care what nobody say. What was that fight that he fought when he was running from that boy,
He
that
said he got
Spanish
stripped,
kid?
dummy.
Come on, Della
Edwin Dos
Yeah,
Yeah,
Della
Santos.
I'm talking
Santos.
about he was booking it.
hey, I bet he win. I bet he won't rematch him though.
But that's why I say when people try to talk about Keyshawn, right, and they say they think he can beat Brian Norman, I'm not even sure if Keyshawn makes it to the fight because according to Bernie the boxer, he ducked Della Santos on purpose. He missed weight on purpose because he didn't want no part of Della Santos. And I'm of the belief, bro, if you look at what they both bring to the table, Brian Norman is just a bigger version of Della Santos.
Yeah, I think Brian Norman spark him within the third, fourth round. He knocks him
Yeah,
out easy.
Yeah.
Brian
I
gonna
think
hit him and wake
Del
him up.
Santos a little slicker than Norman.
true. But well, this is what I mean. I ain't saying they got the same style, but think about this. They both compact, powerful, aggressive people that are trying to hurt you and they can hurt you.
I
Yeah.
think if Keyshawn run up on Brian
I think
Norman like
Keyshawn was gonna
that,
put
Brian
Ryan
Norman
Garcia on
put him down.
Del Santos.
The difference between the two to me is Brian Norman's a killer. So he's gonna go in the ring trying to kill you.
Hey, Art,
That
can you hear me? Art, you
I
hear me?
Yeah, we all can hear.
Nah, Art,
Um, our
Art can't hear
problem.
me. Art
I
can't
can
hear
hear
me
y'all.
though.
Y'all can hear me.
yeah, I can hear you, Art.
Said,
Okay, I
man,
don't
I wish
think
we
Art,
got
you
Brian Norman
go.
versus Keyshawn first.
Nah, I want him to fight Devin Haney. Nah, I want Haney to whip him first. I don't want no excuses. Whoop this bum real fast and send him on his way.
But
They gonna shelf him. They're gonna shelf this dude after, and I'm gonna tell y'all why they gonna shelf him. And this is a setup, homie. The simple fact is this: you can't make weight. You brag about not making
what
weight. You're
happened?
not professional. You made Top Rank lose money. You
Hello.
made Jay Prince lose money. They're gonna let Devin beat you and shelf your ass. Period, point blank.
Where everybody went? They got quiet.
Nah, I agree.
Now we
I
still
think
No,
here.
I'm
I
here.
don't know
I'm
why
here.
all y'all can't hear each other, bro. But
No,
yeah, everybody's
I
still
can hear
here.
y'all now.
now I
Yeah,
can't even hear Art.
Y'all can't hear me?
I
Now
can.
I hear Art perfect. Art, can
I
you hear me?
can't. I
Yeah.
can't. Damn. Do
Damn.
I go in and go out? Should I just go in and go out?
Yeah, you probably just
Yeah,
gotta go in and
yeah.
go
Go in
out.
and go up.
All right.
But my whole thing is this: they won't let Shakur fight. I mean, like they won't let Shakur fight Devin because they know that that's a big money fight. Keyshawn, you're expendable, homie. You're not even good for business. I need him to understand you're not good for business. You're blatantly. This is your second time not missing weight. You have to go back and make weight to fight the nurse dude who took you 12 rounds, homie. He took you 12. A nurse who boxed on his spare time. Like you're not. I'm like, bro, they're gonna get rid of the whole DB3. Watch. Guarantee. I want him to fight Devin because he's easy work. Keyshawn Davis is easy work. Mark my words, and Devin knock him out. Devin gonna knock him out. But we'll see.
Yeah, I just want to see Devin. Well, I like what Devin doing. Doing.
Keyshawn just post his way.
Yeah,
Keyshawn is 154 right now. It's like,
Good.
dude, your walk around weight is 154, nigga. There's no reason you should have missed weight at 140.
He think he's out thinking the program. Oh, I'm gonna keep missing weight, and they're gonna have to move me up, bro. Then people are setting you up, my guy. Then if you happen, which nobody believes you're gonna win, they're gonna parade you around. Oh, Keyshawn, we knew it. But I promise you, as soon as you lose, champ, they're shelving your ass. Mikey Garcia 2.0. Guarantee it. I put any money on that. He is bad for business.
I ain't gonna lie.
I
The
know because they don't know if he's gonna
order
show up
out
or not
is my boy
or jump his opponent.
order out, bruh. Bill Haney, I like Bill Haney. Hey, good luck. He be talking.
Hey, what you just say? Could you say that one more time, please? I didn't catch none of that. I heard some word. I heard you, but I didn't hear you.
I said Bill Haney is like the best promoter out right now for his son. He be talking, boy. Bill Haney, I like Bill Haney though.
That's what he get paid for, right? That's what he get paid
Yeah.
for.
But
Right.
everybody ain't like you won't be a promoter. He not to talk.
I mean, that's some slick pimping. If you understand, you understand. You know what I mean?
How
That
do you
that
wake
that's
up?
that California lingo. You know what I mean?
How do you wake up as the mandatory in a weight class you never fought in?
Them people setting you up because you bad for business, and you were supposed to showcase and show out on the dude to just beat your brother up, but you didn't. They gonna show you
Nah,
this
nah, but did
truth,
y'all
bro.
peep the play though? The play was the whole time Devin then was going back and forth with Shakur. You know, when the play was Devin wanted him to come 147. Or let's be more specific. First, Shakur said he'll fight Devin at 147 with a rehydration. Then he reneged on that. Then he said, I'll fight you at 144. So for a while, he was going back and forth about that, right? Stay with me, y'all. He was going back and forth about that. When Devin finally conceded and said, what if I come to 144 to fight you? And then when Shakur said, yeah, we can fight. When they agreed upon that publicly, the next day, Keyshawn was elevated. That's how
Yep.
they went down.
Yep.
But before all of that though, Devin sent Shakur a offer for 25%, and Shakur declined the offer.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
older.
no,
We talking about
we
today.
talking about we talking about today on me. They know what they doing, bro. And Core is a part of it because Shakur Stevenson's only thinking for Shakur Stevenson. He don't give a fuck about that. He don't give a care about the active squad. It's about Shakur Stevenson. When Shakur done fighting, that check don't say active squad. It say Shakur Stevenson on that check. Trust and believe me, get Keyshawn and his brothers up out the way, and it's the best way you do it. Let him self-destruct.
Hey,
That's the 48 laws of power.
hey, what y'all think about Richardson Hitchens?
He need a
I
fight.
never.
He need a
Ever
fight.
since that, ever since he did
I
that
don't
shit,
think nothing about that nigga. That nigga ain't nobody.
Bro, he's a background character, bro. He's a background character.
So
shit,
like,
about,
if he fought Keyshawn Davis, who y'all got winning though?
I don't know.
I got hit. I got
Hey,
Hitchens.
you say did y'all see when they was face to face? Now I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like the homie BFTB played a video that I took a lot from that when they was arguing face to face. And Richardson Hitchin was so confident, bro. He said, "Yeah, you can't whoop me." He said, "Yeah, I dropped you in sparring. You ain't never dropped me. Tell him what happened. Tell him what happened." And Keyshawn was looking like, yeah, yeah. You know, I went down, bro. Basically, the way Richardson Hitchin was popping it is that nigga, I beat you up every time we spar. That's how he was
And
popping.
we and I seen it, and that's a fact. And another thing about Keyshawn, I mean, he all like that dude is theatrics, man. That dude's a clown. He's bozo, bro. Remember what happened with him and what's the boy name that's under Earl Spence promotion? No company that lost the tank. What's the boy name?
Frank,
Frank Martin.
Frank Martin. Remember when Frank caught him without them cameras around, but one camera was watching. He was all the way turned down. Soon as the cameras came, he got theatric. The theatrics came out of him. He was super live. That boy don't want to fight nobody. That
Yeah,
dude
cause
don't want to fight nobody. But
yeah,
if he
cause
fight
Keyshawn
Devin
not like
Haney,
that.
yeah, when he fight Devin Haney, your ass is going on the shelf and we done with you, boy. And you did it to yourself from all that popping it, all that talking.
Man, I just want the fight. Make it happen.
Man, I swear to God,
Keyshawn
I want this
Shakur.
fight so bad. And
Me
when
too.
when I hear them whacked up squad dudes and them Tank Davis, D Riders and all that and Shakur, bro, please put this nigga in the ring. Please, it's the easiest fight Dev done had, my nigga. Within 10 to 12 fights, he the easiest one.
Yo, it's funny because we real boxing fans, we Haney fans, we believe in our guy, bro. And I'm like, bro, make the fight happen. Like, I don't care about this. Oh, he gonna knock him out. Make it happen. Okay, knock him out.
Hey,
Make
let
it
me say
Just
something. Let
like
me say
Devin
something.
gonna beat. No,
It's
Devin for
not
sure
just
gonna beat Keyshawn. I mean, he more experienced than Keyshawn. He more skilled than Keyshawn. To me, he more everything than Keyshawn. But it just more like it's like a low reward. Like he not gonna gain nothing by being beat up Keyshawn though.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
he'll
you get
gain
him out the
something.
way though. You
Because
get
That's
him
the
even
out the way.
same dude that was saying that Ryan Garcia wasn't dirty. That's the same dude that was caping for Ryan Garcia. Oh, he gonna gain something. He gonna get beaten on one of them monkeys that was running their mouth.
but it's another thing though too. Hypothetically, if Devin Haney was to lose to Keyshawn, then Shakur not gonna fight him. So that's why you want to fight Shakur first anyway.
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, you okay? So this is Devin Haney. He wants to fight the big fights. Shakur Stevenson is the big fight.
Right,
not Keyshawn Davis.
right.
But you're running your mouth, you get your ass whooped. Period, point blank.
Facts.
You get look. Devin Haney fights for a living. This is what he do. He fights for money. So him beating up on you, bro. Come on, nigga. Come on, man, boy. I
Bro,
can't wait.
bro,
Please set this fight up, please.
Devin looks at this dude as food, bro. He looks at him as food. 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 He's trying to, bro. He wants, bro. I want the
That
fight.
shit easy,
Hey,
bro.
what?
This is
Hey,
easy.
what y'all feel about when on the new interview? Not Tank, but Shakur said Devin ain't thinking about going up to 154 to fight Boots. So he basically saying Devin's scared of Boots. That's what he
I
said.
don't care about Boots. I want Keyshawn Davis. I'm talking about Keyshawn Davis right now.
I'm just saying what y'all
I
think
want
about.
Key. I don't. My
What y'all,
man already tried to call Boots out. Boots was
That
talking
was
about fighting at
that's what I
152.
think about that shit.
We already talked about that. Boots moved up after Boots said that I can make 147 easily. Then when my man came up there asking for a fade, he left. I'm not saying Boots was scared. Boots gonna whoop on Xander. That's cool. I want Keyshawn Davis right now.
I want Shakur and Keyshawn and bring
I just
Hitchens
want
too.
I just want Keyshawn. That's who I want. I want Keyshawn Davis so bad, bro. That is easy work. My guy hasn't had no easy fights, bro. My guy needs an easy fight. This is the easiest fight he gonna get. I promise you, bro. This is the easiest fight you're going to get. Now I know my nigga Art be like, nah, Keyshawn is good. Yes, Keyshawn is good against top ranked bums. Brian Norman was good in front of top ranked bums. Then when those dudes leave top rank, besides Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Bud Crawford, they get whooped.
right, right, right.
Even they heavyweight champion, the Gypsy Fiend, got whooped. Soon as they leave that promotion.
Hey, look
Just
though,
like, hold on. So let me say one more thing. Let me land. Just like Big Baby Jared Anderson of Active Squad. Matter of fact, is he okay? Have y'all heard from Jared Anderson?
Nah, he been
Oh,
quiet.
He was having a mental breakdown, like all of Active Squad, because Keyshawn suffered from mental disabilities too. They all mentally weak.
definitely.
Keyshawn just a helmet boy. I'm sorry.
But I cannot wait till this man. Please give me. Nick, hey, look, I set it up like this. Let Keon and Keyshawn fight Devin Haney in one night. Get rid of both them bums. The younger brother, I think he gonna be something. I think the younger brother gonna be something. But get rid of the older brother and the middle brother. Get both of them bums up out of here.
Beat
hey,
Keonic.
I heard somebody say earlier they was talking about Shakur beat Tank going the distance. But I got a different perspective on it. I feel like with Tank being under Floyd Mayweather, right, which is a better defensive fighter than Shakur, he's seen like Floyd taught him so much and how to like beat a defensive fighter and stuff like that. So if he's been learning from Floyd for so many years of how to beat a person like Shakur, because Floyd is better, he had better defense than Shakur. I feel like based on his experience with Floyd and from all the years they spent together, I feel like he'll beat Shakur.
Why
No,
Tank Davis beat on
Man, don't
women?
nobody care about
bro,
no.
Hold
we
on, hold on,
not.
whoa, 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 whoa. Why
That's
Tank Davis
all a
beat on
fucking.
women?
That's for
His
you to.
last his last fight was a woman.
That's for you to ask
Why
him.
why did that happen?
Nobody
We don't
cares
know.
about.
We just talking about boxing. We ain't talking about what you do outside the ring.
He
Bro,
was boxing that woman. Why? Why?
Outside the ring, we don't know. It's still investigation. We don't know what happened,
Bruh,
bro.
No,
nobody
we
cares
seen the
about
tape.
Tank and Shakur,
Yo,
bro.
I heard he was on the run, bro. I heard Tank was on the
Yeah,
run.
he ain't
he
like
is
We
on
don't
the
punching,
run.
Nobody
we
cares
don't
about that.
condone women beating over here, brother.
right? Right, but they ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about the
It,
fight,
bro, we don't even
Nobody
discuss
cares
women beaters
about
over
that
here,
fight, bro.
brother.
Only
bro.
people that care about that fight that's trying to get Devin Haney and
Bro, if
Shakur.
they was to fight, you gonna have to discuss them though.
That is not only person he gonna fight is his baby mama though, and a chick in the club. Let's
Bro,
talk. Let's be realistic.
Shakur was
he
supposed
haven't
to
been
got a fight on the table with Devin Haney, and
what's it?
all of a
He
sudden
haven't been
now he
proven
negotiating with
guilty
Tank
for
on
it.
Twitter. Come on, bro. This is all a plan for him
We
to get away from
seen
his
the
wife.
video, brother.
But
He did that,
no, he didn't punch her on the video though. He ain't punching nobody.
brother. The man has been to jail multiple times for putting his hands on women. You thought we
He
was about
have
to
been.
big up Tank Davis?
No,
Nah,
he have been
bro.
to jail,
Keep your hands off of women.
but
Let
we
me hear you say that, bro. Men shouldn't hit women.
no, I agree, men shouldn't hit women, but that's
So
not it.
why are we talking about a man that hit a woman?
But we talking about boxing though. We talking about him fighting another man boxing though,
No. But no. But his last fight was against a woman,
bro.
correct?
Hold on. Wait. What's going on? What y'all talking about?
To
Bro,
talk about
look, this
The
is
Tank
what we
man
and
is
talking about.
trying to
Look.
big
Javante
up
and
Tank
Shakur.
Davis and bring Tank Davis up. This man beats women. Let's talk about actual
Listen,
Oh,
fighters
but
that fight men.
okay. With Tank
this,
Davis though,
I was
he's
talking about.
most likely
Wait, 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 wait,
he's gonna be
wait.
fighting
I
Man,
was
we
Nadal.
need
talking
to
about.
talk
Hold
about
on, hold
Devin
on.
Haney
I
and
was talking about
Shakur,
him
bro.
and Shakur fighting, and then
Yes,
he brought up
Devin Haney
him
and
outside of me,
Shakur.
him hitting a women. That had nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I'm talking about him and Shakur. You get what I'm saying?
I
I,
mean,
I don't like the idea of Tank trying to jump in the mix with this Devin Haney Shakur shit, knowing that Tank got to fight his mandatory
Hey Art,
Kid Austin.
hey
But
Art.
kid, he gonna beat up Kid Austin. He gonna knock that man out.
That's actually a good fight for Tank because he gets to satisfy his mandatory, and that's a good warm up fight coming back.
Hey Art.
What's
Only
up?
way, only way I would like Javante being in the mix is if he fights the winner. If the fight happens, that's the only way I would want Tank to be in the mix. Other than that, bro, I don't care about this dude.
But he ain't gonna be able to fight. He ain't gonna be able to fight them that soon because he still got to fight Lamar Roach. A rematch. It was in the contract. He got to rematch Lamar Roach.
he still got to fight some cases too.
That is true though.
Oh my
That's
bad. Oops.
he sound like a Tank Davis hater, bro. He don't
Yeah.
like that.
I mean, shit. I
I'm
don't
stating
blame him.
facts. What did I lie on the man at?
Tank Davis is a
Did I
diva,
lie on
bro.
him?
He's a
Nah,
diva,
Hold on,
and
wait, Jud, did I lie on him? Did I lie on that man?
no,
Or did I
you're
say nothing
100%
but pure
correct.
facts?
Pure facts.
So I can't state the fact?
You can say face
All right, my
value.
bad. My bad, Art.
Say
My bad.
face
I'm
value.
causing problems. Art, my fault. I'm lying on people. My
nah, you
bad.
ain't lying. It
That's
just
good.
we just trying to
But
keep
no,
it.
let's talk about the fight itself. But
Let's just talk about the.
Javante Davis, he's trying to snag. Sound like he's trying to snag this fight away from Haney. What y'all think about that?
I
It's
think
a
he's a
ploy,
diva.
man. It's a ploy. It's Shakur. It's Shakur, bro. It's a ploy to get the heat off of Devin Haney and him and Shakur, bro. Come on, man. It's all a game, bro. They've been running a game from Devin
So
Haney and the
Devin
Sation
Haney,
body.
Shakur, and Tank. What do y'all rate them like? Who the best out of the three in order?
Bro, I
I
don't
think
think because Tank is retired. I rank Shakur and Haney just how the ring has them ranked. Shakur is number 3 and Devin number
Hey, y'all
7.
put it in the
There's
comments too.
a
Who
fight
y'all
going
got? Yeah,
on.
in the top, like who y'all rank the top three? Shakur, Devin, and Tank. Who y'all got like in order? 1, 2, 3. Who the
Who
better?
I
did
got
Shakur
Devin
beat
number
for him
one.
to be
Devin is
higher than
number
Javante
Devin
one.
number
Haney?
two. Shakur's number three.
Right. How could you say that Devin is? I mean, Shakur is right for the over Devin in the pound for pound when Devin is a former undisputed champion
Who
and
did he
his resume
beat?
is better.
Thank you.
Yeah,
In the weight
yeah.
Thank
class, Shakur claimed he still
Who did
has.
he
thank you.
beat?
His best win came against a nigga that lost to a nigga that Devin beat twice.
Beat
Facts.
twice in his own home, and went up and fought the number one guy at
Facts.
140.
Hey,
Once
more
went up
importantly,
and fought the guy
Facts.
hey,
and
more
went up.
importantly, why was Devin dropped? At first, y'all, I don't know if y'all remember that because they tried to erase history. Devin had made it all the way up to number 5, I believe, before the Ryan Garcia fight. But after he got cheated, they dropped him to number 8 and never moved him back up after he got his O back. See, when he lost his O, they dropped him, but they never moved him back to number 5 after he got his O back. So basically, they dropped him down off the
King
perception that
Judah.
he lost to a drug cheat. Yeah,
King Judah, can I tell you why?
yeah,
Can I tell you why, brother? Because he's black. That's why.
And it's
right,
because he doesn't, he's not a part of the machine. He's against the machine, bro. They
right.
hate him. That's point blank period. He black, he against the machine, he's independent, he ain't signed under nobody. So they envy him. Promoters envy him. Fans, well not fans, well they are technically fans. Haters slash fans, they envy him. So it's like,
Because
bruh,
his daddy's slicker than snot. That's what it is. His daddy's slicker than snot, and he know everything that's gonna come out their mouth before they even say it. That's what they mad about.
yeah, they're mad. That's all it is. They're just mad, bro, because they don't want to
Hey,
see
hold
the
on. I just
dude
got some
winning.
breaking news. I just got some breaking news, y'all. I just got breaking news on my phone right now, man. Art
What's
Man
the
Apparel
breaking
got
news?
the best apparel in the game.
And that is a
Art Man
fact.
Apparel is the best apparel in the game. I just came across my
That's a
screen
fact.
That
from
is one
Bleacher
hundred
Report and
percent.
ESPN.
That's 100% facts. Nobody doing it like art. Nobody doing it
Hey,
like Art.
Art, I'm gonna need you to make me a special shirt. I need Devin standing over Keyshawn and his mom crying on the side of the ring. I need that
Nah,
shirt,
you
bro.
wildin'.
I need it.
Keyshawn, but a lot of folks got faith in Keyshawn. I don't think that fight's happening next because Zuffa can't bid on Keyshawn versus Devin. They said that Zuffa they haven't signed some type of they don't have some type of license where they can bid on a WBO fight.
The WBO about to play themselves out of business dealing with what's the boy name? Jay
Prince,
Prince. They gonna
Yep.
find themselves behind because they playing games, bro. They playing games for Keyshawn Davis, who don't make no money, who
But
ain't been on pay-per-view, who don't make no money.
they need to be anticipating on that Shakur fight, bro, and get a piece of that percentage, bro. They need to be doing that. But instead, they're so worried about Keyshawn. Like, I mean, I want the fight regardless, but they ain't going to get nothing. They're not getting nothing, bro. You're not going to really get much of a percentage. And what if Devin drops that belt? Then what?
If he dropped the belt, Shakur said he gonna fight him 100%.
Yeah, but what is it going to
I'll
mean for
take
the
that.
WBO? They
I'll
ain't going
take
to have
that
no
fight then.
money.
Well, the belt, I
I'll take
don't think
that
none of
fight.
them, the belt really don't be mattering for real. Like they gotta pay for the belts anyways. They don't really care about them.
It doesn't matter because Devin's bigger than the belt.
That's the
That's a
point.
fact.
Yeah, that's the point though, because the belt don't it don't really matter though. Like we know who the champion is.
That's a fact, bro. Them belts don't mean nothing. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Them belts don't mean nothing. And if Devin can fight Shakur, and they can fight for the Zuffa belt. You know what I'm saying? Make that
Yeah,
more. You know what I'm saying? Make that more prominent.
But
Tired of paying them sanctioning bodies anyway.
The Zuffa only got one belt, which would be good for the sport because people forced to fight the best. But at the same time, right, with them having multiple belts, it opened doors for more opportunities for the other fighters.
That's cool. But the money would be with Zuffa, and they can keep getting
yeah.
played with by the sanctioning bodies. Cause you not gonna tell me who I'm gonna fight like you a promoter or something like that. You gonna force me to do something, and it's more money over here. That don't make no sense. If you got 10 million over here and 500,000 over here, you want me to fight this dude for 500,000? Man, get out of here, bro. It don't make no sense. Make it
Yeah,
make sense.
yeah. That's why I'm like, bro, I don't think. Well, I already know Devin. He gonna want to fight both. He gonna want to fight both. But I think if it's well, I don't know, cause Shakur be weird. He a diva, so it's weird. I think he need to hold on that belt, but he doesn't really need it. He don't need it. It doesn't mean
I
he
can tell you.
can't.
Let me
He
let
ain't
me
gonna
put
get
this
a
out here. What
next
I
fight.
think. Let me put this out here. What I think. Shakur Stevenson has already worked on fighting a Latin fighter. That's what's going on, bro. He already gonna fight a Latin fighter. So when the Devin and Keyshawn stuff heat up, the pressure gonna be on them to take the fight. Shakur gonna announce his fight, period, point blank, and then Keyshawn is gonna end up pulling out of that fight with Devin Haney. He's gonna pull out. Mark my words, he don't want to fight. And if he fight, he getting whooped, and he know it.
I don't think I don't think
Everybody know it.
I don't think he's gonna pull will pull out though. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he would do that.
I mean, the way Keyshawn be acting, I
You didn't
wouldn't
think he was gonna
be
miss weight
surprised.
neither, huh?
I wouldn't be surprised because Keyshawn, I think he's just like Shakur, bro. He just be talking.
No, I think Keyshawn will fight Devin before Shakur fight him though.
I don't know, bro. He could, bro. You remember when
Because they wait on
Keyshawn? You remember when Keyshawn went to Turkey and talked about the Teal fight, bro? Why don't he do that for Devin?
well, from what I know, what Bill Haney said, he was talking to Keyshawn. Keyshawn said he went on Devin to sign a contract because they said Keyshawn a contract, but Bill Haney said they went. They said Bill Haney said if Shakur don't sign a contract, then they gonna fight Keyshawn. They went on Shakur. So Keyshawn saying like, bro, just fight me. I'm your mandatory, bro. It's literally
Okay, well,
documented.
let me go and clear this stuff for you. Well, let me go and clear that lie up for you real fast, because Keyshawn ain't the mandatory just yet. So Keyshawn picked Jermaine Ortiz, and he could have fought Devin Haney. Since we
Yeah,
talking about contracts here, he picked that. that dude. You do know that. Now you didn't know that. Don't worry about it because I know you didn't know. Don't worry about that. He picked Jermaine Ortiz over Devin Haney. Now, and this man said that he's trying to make the big fights out of his own mouth. He called, I forget who the first dude was. Second one was Devin Haney. The next one was Lamont Roach. And the next one was somebody else. Dude, if you're focused on fighting Devin Haney, strictly focus on fighting Devin Haney. That's the biggest payday you can possibly get. Don't go all around the world trying to fight this dude, this dude, this dude, that dude. Even after Conor Ben had his fight with Regis, oh, I'll fight Conor Ben at 147. You're not serious. You picked Jermaine Ortiz. You fought in the year Albright because you wanted to fight him because he put hands and feet on your brother. That's what happened. Dude
But
could have been fought Devin Haney. He don't
and
want to fight
also
though. But that's the truth that you might didn't know. But now you know.
and also, bro, bro, he could have fought him
Keyshawn
in
ain't fucking
last
with no
May.
Devin.
He could have fought him last May, bro. Devin put him on the list. He could have fought him in last May. He could have talked to Turkey
Facts.
and fought him in
He
May.
picked Jermaine. He picked Jermaine Ortiz. He fought who he wanted to fight. Don't let them top ranked bums fool you.
Yeah,
Albright and Ortiz was picked specifically by Keyshawn. He could have fought Devin Haney. And that's a fact. But we gonna act like that didn't happen though. My fault. My bad.
all,
I shouldn't expose so much game that's already out there. Oops.
and because they're moving like this too, that's why I don't got them winning, beating Devin, bro. Because their heart is not, their heart is telling me that they don't want it. And if your heart is telling me that you don't want it, bro, because it's your heart and your mental. The mental mind is important in boxing, bro, because your mind is what controls what you do in the ring, bro. So you have to have a certain sense of mind, a certain sense of mental to go into these fights. And if their mind isn't into taking the fight, what makes you think they going? What makes you think that they're gonna beat Devin? Especially when Devin's like, bro, I'm ready. Let's fight.
Who has Keyshawn beat to make you believe he can even last 3, 4, 5 rounds in a ring with Devin? You don't think that they just watched what he did to Brian Norman? You don't think that they seen that?
Bro, they all
I'm asking
seen it, bro.
questions.
They all
Where my
seen it.
guy at that just said that comment that about Keyshawn to fight before Shakur? Where my guy at that just said that? Oh, he dipped. Oh, he dipped like a chip.
I'm not sure.
I dig it. I dig
But
that. I
I
dig
rock
that.
with him. I rock
But
with
yeah,
him though. I rock with him. I rock with him. I ain't got no beef with him. He was talking boxing. But yeah, I think I don't they all seen it. They all seen it, bro. That's why Rolly ducked Devin. That's why you ain't heard Carter Ben chirp about
Connor
Devin.
Ben ducked him. Connor Ben ducked it. Shakur ducked it. They all ducking it. They
Yeah.
all ducking. Trust me, they know what they see. They ain't crazy. Did you hear Shakur say, I'm not fighting Devin Haney at 47? He too big and too strong?
Yep.
He said that.
Whining about,
I be trying
oh
to tell
wait.
him.
Bro, he just be whining, bro. And I'm just like, okay, bro, fine. You don't want to fight, cool. Fight whoever you gonna fight, bro. I mean, shoot, I might not tune into that fight. I'm just being real. Unless you fight Gary Antoine, I don't know if I'm gonna watch you, bro. Cause I want to see you fight competition, dog. I want to see you fight Devin. I want to see you fight Gary. If you ain't gonna fight Devin, fight Gary. If you ain't gonna fight Gary, fight Oshock. Fight if
Who
you
man,
gonna go
he ain't
back.
fighting Shock. I got Shock beating Core. I think Shock better than Core. Honestly, I think Shock better. Hey, the crazy
Hey,
part is this though. This
Shout
the
out to the
crazy
OG
part.
78 Sport.
salute to 7-8.
Oh, that's big
Hey,
homie.
hey,
That's the
yeah,
big
man.
homie on the
Hey,
line.
hey,
What's
hey.
up with it, cuz?
What's happening with it, Loco? Man, I was like, man, I seen Art Man was live, and I clicked on to listen, and I seen my locals on here. I'm like, I gotta pull up. You know what I mean?
Salute to seven
Oh, you
eight,
already
bro.
know, cuz. You already know.
Hey,
Can I give my
we've been cooking all day on this shit, man, especially on Twitter, man. Boy, Shakur, he said, man, how about you go fight Boots, man? Stop worrying about me. Go fight Boots.
Bro, this nigga scary as hell, bro. Okay, bro, let me know. I don't think I don't. Can I cuss on your channel? You want me to?
No, you can cuss,
Okay,
smoke, all that. I don't care.
bro. This nigga Shakur, bro. I'm so disappointed. Now, mind you, this nigga ain't never. I always knew he was a little pussy, but never. I didn't know he was like a mark ass bitch ass nigga. Like I didn't know that. Like I always
The
thought he was like a
biggest.
little scary, but not like that. This nigga here, Shakur, the shit he doing right now with Dev, bro. If you listen to that interview with that white girl, this nigga's on here begging for help. Like, oh, he picking on me. Like, bro, what the fuck are you saying, my nigga? What are you saying? You saying this nigga he bigger than me and he gonna be 20 pounds heavier than me. This nigga on some David versus Goliath shit. He want the fans to root for him against Dev. He want Dev to drop his belt and give it to Keyshawn for him. Man, bro, this is some of the most diabolical Jay Prince scams I ever seen in my life, bro. And I fuck with Jay Prince, but this is some low shit right here, man. I'm so disappointed in Shakur Stevenson. I don't know what to say about this nigga. I really am, bro. I mean, is Dev the last real nigga? Dev and Deontay Wilder? Who the fuck else is out there, bro? What the fuck are we doing?
Man, well, in my opinion, 7-8. I mean, the last few people is it's Devin, EJ, Deontay, O-Shot, Cool Boy, and that's it. Those are the only ones I can think of.
And shout out
And
to Oshaki. Oshaki got that nigga acting funny too.
yeah, but to go back on the Shakur stuff, bro, he's just being a bitch. He's just being a bitch. Point blank period, bro. And I said this on BF channel. I was like, the next excuse he gonna say is glove size. If they even fight. Oh yeah, bro, you gotta fight me with 10-ounce glove because you know my hand be hurting and it be broken. So he's gonna make new excuses down the line. And that's why I'm just like, bruh, I'm tired of this bullshit. I just want the fight.
Facts, facts. I just want to see the fight. I don't know what. I don't understand what we even whining about. The nigga Shakur lied and said that he wasn't negotiating with Devin and that this is fake internet negotiations. He sit down with the white girl. Now all of a sudden, yeah, it's real negotiations. Like, bro, this nigga's a coon, bro. Get this nigga the fuck out of here. So,
Yeah.
so you got your fans out here calling Bill a liar for months. When Bill said this negotiation happened behind the scenes, you swore you wasn't finna sign with Zuffa. You ain't never heard nothing about no Zuffa deal, right? You
Yeah.
swore you didn't know nothing about the Devin Haney fight. You ain't been offered nothing. And then you sit down with one snow bunny, and now all of a sudden, yeah, yes, master, yes, ma'am,
Yeah.
yes, we got
How
negotiations.
how did Shakur become the smallest boxer on earth
He
overnight?
he put himself that way.
It's crazy, G.
He made himself that way.
Yeah,
He
everything he
was
criticized Tank for, now all of a sudden he doing it.
Yes,
did
he's
you
the
but nah but
worst.
78, did you see him copping pleas with Tank? Because Tank said, man, how the hell you gonna shit on me about a rehydration clause and you trying to throw one on Devin? And he had
Right.
to cop please say, oh, I never thought about putting no rehydration clause against somebody in my same weight class. It's just
Yeah,
different, man. Like, man, get out of here, dude.
yeah,
You
that
sound
nigga
so
scary, bro.
scary.
He's scary as shit. Shakur
Bro,
scary,
he's
bro.
the bit. Him and Keyshawn are scary, bro. Keyshawn don't want it. He don't want it, bro. None
But
of
but he
them want
said
it.
what's his name? Devin's next. He told Tank Devin is next. So
Man,
we
I
shall.
What Shakur said that?
Yeah, Shakur said
Okay, good,
he
good, good.
said first he said first T.O., then Dev, then Tank.
okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see
Yeah,
what
that's
he's talking
that's
about.
that's what somebody. Most likely somebody's going to send you that
I'm
tweet.
I'm hoping that happens, but bro, this dude is Twitter fingers, bro. He's Twitter fingers.
It's too much money on the table for that nigga to say no,
That's
especially. And you know, also Tank aired out that Shakur he signed to multiple people, so they have to get a percentage out of what he's making. So yeah, he might take this Dev fight. It's too much money on the table.
Yeah,
Said
yeah.
two of my favorite channels.
It's way too much money, bro. It's way too much money on the table for him to turn this down. But I just don't want them to try to finesse Dev out of his belt. So
nah,
to
me
get
neither.
that fight, you know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna piss me off. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's no need in the WBO with the scams they doing with Top Rank. And Jay Prince is ridiculous, bro. We've been saying this for like 5, 10 years. Like everybody knows WBO is run by Bob Arum.
What Bob orders?
Right. Everybody know that. So yeah, ain't no fucking way, bro. That's just
And I can't respect the Shakur fans. They talking about some, well, rules are rules, man. Dev got to fight. It's mandatory, bro.
I
When the
want him
fuck
to
did y'all
fight his.
care about mandatories over two pound for pound fighters fighting?
I
They
want him
only
to
care
fight
when
his
it's Devin, bro.
mandatory. I
this.
want him to fight him.
Mhm.
Fight him, please.
No, exactly. We see. I want the Keyshawn fight. I just don't want it to come at the cost of we don't get the Shakur fight. I want to make sure if we fight Keyshawn, Shakur is guaranteed to be next. That's what I want. Because what I don't want is for Dev to stomp on Keyshawn, and then now Shakur is in the middle of some BS 3 fight deal with Joe Blow or some crap. Or I got to fight Sharky Foster 3 time deal. And man, I ain't got time for all that, bro. If you
Yeah,
want some smoke, then let us know that if Devin fight Keyshawn and beat his ass, which is going to happen now, then are you guaranteed to be next? Are you going to come and try to avenge your brother's loss and get your ass kicked too, or no? Well, I mean, what are we doing?
You can't even trust Shakur because he sent Ray Ford on a mission, and he promised Foster a fight if he fought Ford. Shot beat Ford, and now he couldn't even shake that man's hand.
yeah, because he's grimy. He's grimy, bro.
Hey,
He slitters
he
through
did Raymond. He
Trash.
did Ford wrong, bro.
But
I
the
ain't gonna
walls
lie.
are
He did
closing
him
in on
wrong
him
after he
now.
got whoops.
All his fans trying to act like this is not taking a stock on a hit to a stock. It definitely is. It
Yes,
definitely is
Yep.
because
Shakur is
because
grimy.
Shakur he based his whole his persona of him being like the next coming of Andre Ward and Bud. He's all about the legacy, and then you can't be out here turning down legacy fights as a legacy fighter. That's not how it works.
I still will. I'm still never. I'm still not over when he was like, "Yo, Pitbull's a lucrative fight, man. That's a lucrative fight for me, man." I remember when at 135, he was the so-called boogeyman. He was the most avoided. Everybody didn't want to fight him, and then now all of a sudden, when people want to make a fight, you talking about, "Oh, I'm small, I'm tiny, I'm so tiny, I'm a pebble rock." Like, come on, bro.
But hear me out, 78. This is my theory. My theory is Shakur, he knew eventually he would have to fight Devin, but he didn't expect that shit to happen right now. He didn't expect it to happen so soon. He didn't think that Dev was going to make it to welterweight before him and be an established champion, and people are throwing bread for him to fight for him right now. And he know he's not ready. He's not acclimated to the weight, and it's a high possibility if he fights Devin, he's going to get cooked.
Shakur, yeah, he knows he can't beat Devin. I think there's a huge chance that Shakur knows he can't beat Devin, and Keyshawn knows that Shakur knows he can't beat Devin. So Keyshawn is trying to jump in the way, trying to help his big bro. The same way I would do if that was my bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, fuck with me. Look, I'll fight you. You know that kind of shit, right? So Keyshawn can see that Shakur is scared of Devin. He see it, right? And Keyshawn trying to jump in the way and to be the sacrifice. But what Keyshawn don't realize is, bro, Shakur don't really give a fuck about you. He talking about he love you and all this.
Yep.
Listen, bro, I'm gonna tell you something right now. He's sacrificing you like a pawn on a chessboard, bro. You a bishop. You a bishop ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't no king or queen. You valuable, but nigga, you can go. You up out of here. Fuck out of here, bro. You
Yep.
see, you see what he just did to Raymond Ford? You know what I'm saying? Bro, when this I said this in my video earlier. When this is all over, mark my words, Keyshawn will never be the same. Mentally, the way people talk about him and respect him, it's not gonna happen. All these people in the comment section take screenshots. I'm telling you, bro. The same shit they did with Brian Norman, the same shit they did with Regis. Oh, definitely get knocked out. The same shit they did low key with fucking what's the boy Ramirez. Oh, Devin can get knocked out. Devin, he ain't the same. Ryan ruined Devin.
Yep. That's the
I won
narrative.
$300 on that night from a dude said Devin has PTSD. He's finished.
Yeah,
Ramirez
that's what
knock his ass
PTSD. You know
out.
what I'm saying? Yeah,
That's
crazy.
the that's
Yeah,
the narrative, though.
we was campaigning for months before that Brian Norman fight.
I just
Is there
don't
still
see
Brian
how
Norman fans
anybody's
out
picking
here?
anybody who went all 24 or 22 with a motherfucking CNA. A CNA.
Yeah, that was
But they
crazy.
want to
That's
have the
why
nerve. Oh yeah,
I
Albright's really that dude for real. Man, get the fuck out of here.
man,
What you said? I brought the
I'm
CNA.
telling.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Albright. He's not
CNA.
a full time
No,
doctor.
bro. I
He's a
thought y'all was playing when y'all was saying that. He for real?
Nah,
yeah.
he
He's a
works in healthcare.
CNA.
Bro, hold on,
Yeah.
hold on, hold on. Now your Albright is a CNA in real life. Y'all ain't bullshit me.
Yeah, he
No.
had request PTO to
Yes.
fight Keyshawn Davis in real.
Yeah.
I gotta do a video tomorrow, bro. Fuck that. I thought this was cap.
And I'm
This
definitely tuning into that
this is
joint.
a real life CNA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, this
Yes,
is
bro. He requested PTO and went all 12 of them for silver medalists.
Oh
Yeah,
my
he work
god,
in the hospital, don't he? He work in the hospital, if I ain't mistaken.
Yeah.
Lit. This ain't no conjecture. This is
Bro,
and
it's
this
facts.
okay. I'm finna cook this
bro,
nigga. My
it's on your Instagram, right, Art?
Yeah,
He
Hey,
literally shooting.
with him in there
he's
dancing, with
shadow
him in there
boxing in
dancing in his
scrubs.
suit, yeah, yeah, in the scrub. So me
oh man,
Yeah.
in
I
the
thought that was
hospital.
like some. I thought that was like some cap and shit. I thought Nick
They
was
say
just
he
fucking
might be a
with.
registered nurse. He's something. He's in healthcare, and I'm not saying CNA is
He's in the
disparaging.
medical
He's
field.
obviously he's working in healthcare,
Hey, low
uh,
key,
on the
low
on the
key.
clinical side.
Hey, I'm just telling you from experience, low key. Just because the nigga in that scrub outfit don't mean he don't met. That nigga could be a fun fucking floor tech. That nigga could be buffing floors out that motherfucker, washing bathroom and shit. Hey, we gotta make sure Albright ain't no janitor out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
My point is the fact that this nigga's not even committed to the sport 100%, and he was able to take a silver medalist to the distance twice, and then y'all telling me he's ready to fight a nigga that got more just as amount as knockouts as he does have fights. I'm not hearing that shit.
I'm
Bro,
telling you, bro.
yeah.
Now go ahead, 7-8.
At this point, I want to see Devin just go ahead. If Shakur don't take the fight, I want to see Devin beat the shit out. I'm telling you, bro. I'm finna overhype Devin versus Keyshawn so much that niggas is gonna be like, no man, you overhyping it. Oh man, Keyshawn ain't that good. I don't want to hear shit from none of you niggas. I'm telling you right now, if when Devin beat Keyshawn, this is
And
gonna
I'm
be the second coming of Christ. I'm finna tell you right now, Devin Haney is the number one pound for pound fighter in my book right now. Just from the fear I see from these niggas. All these niggas on the pound for pound list scared of him. Name somebody on the pound for
78.
pound list.
Did you see on Twitter? They have a challenge going on where they posting their weight to see how small he is in comparison to Devin Haney. They're
Yeah.
all stepping on the scale and posting it. Yeah, you see me too. And then they challenging Haney. Haney, you step on the scale. You step on the scale too.
These niggas scared. They trying to get down. They trying to justify the duck.
I swear to God, they all
Yo,
posted it.
they
Keyshawn
trying to
posted,
justify
Tank
the duck.
posted, Shakur posted. Oh yeah, we far from the weight class Devin Haney's fighting at. Get the
Right.
fuck out of here, man.
but 7-8. Let me tell you this. They're not gonna be able to fuck with Dev because they don't have the heart to fuck with Dev, bro. Devin is ready. They're not ready yet. And that's why I don't think they're gonna be able to beat that boy. And I think Devin is special. I just think he's a special talent, bro. Regardless of what people say.
I think Devin is the second coming of Floyd, but just better.
Somebody told
Honestly,
me
I
that we
think.
need to stop talking about Dev. The real killers is Shakur and Tank only.
What
Which
somebody
is
said?
diabolical.
Yeah, okay.
What they
Like I
say?
say, Shakur. I mean, Tank like
They
to beat
said
up on women.
everybody knows, all the real boxing fans know that Gervonta Davis and Shakur are the only two boxers we should be talking about.
Wow.
That's what
Yeah,
somebody
they
posted
beat
on
women.
Twitter, and this
But
goes
but
on. I'm
meanwhile,
like,
these niggas won't fight each other though. They won't fight each other.
No.
But they'll fight that. They fight that chick that they mad at though for sure.
man, you
Oh,
gonna
oh, hey, you ain't told no lies. Both of
70
them niggas
once
will beat up
once
on the chick, won't they?
Gorilla
seventy
Core and
once
Gorilla
once your
Tank.
folks send you them tweets of Shakur talking to Tank, you gonna be like, I can't believe this dude. This nigga is literally trying to basically suck Tank off. He came at Tank on some brother shit. And Tank had to let it be known, like, nigga, we are not friends, nigga. Don't ever try to come to me at like that. And then Shakur try to switch it up on some gangster shit.
Yeah,
He that shit's crazy as hell, man.
because Shakur's not
Hey,
really
It,
like
it
that.
it it makes sense to me now why Tank got them gorillas tattooed on him
I
now.
bro, how many boxers
it
finish when a
makes
nigga
total
get
sense
tapped.
now.
But it ain't really. You can't even call it guerrilla tactics though, because them niggas ain't got no ism in them. It ain't about. They not trying.
You're
Them
right.
niggas they emotional. They trying to fight the girl because they want, them niggas is fighting for mirror time with the bitch. You know what I'm saying? They in the
Right, right.
I'm saying, oh, you stole my eyeliner. Put my eyeliner in it, bitch. You got my eyeliner, like that kind of shit, dude. That's what them niggas are.
So 70, this nigga Tank run around. He has a burner account on Twitter with a profile picture of Clarissa Shields.
I seen that, bro. That's crazy. What the fuck, bro?
Bro, I
And
thought that
people like, haha,
fake.
that's what Clarissa Shields get.
Bro, I thought that was fake, man.
No, that nigga really Tank got a lot of. It's not just Tank. It's a lot of niggas like that. I mean, not. I mean, I ain't trying to turn the topic, but that nigga KD like that. That nigga got hellified burner accounts, weirdo shit. Like, bro, what the fuck are you doing out
Hey,
here?
that's just funny with KD. That nigga really be mad at niggas.
It's not
Yeah,
even
yeah,
just
facts.
it's not even just on Twitter, bro. It's on YouTube too. They watch you, bro.
Oh
They
yeah, yeah,
watch
yeah,
you.
yeah.
They watch BF. They watch Artman. They watch Insane.
Bro,
Yeah.
yo,
Tank said he gonna call the
I
police on
guarantee
me.
you, Keyshawn, Shakur, all them niggas have been in your chat talking crazy, and you didn't know that's who they was. But I can call it Keyshawn, brother. It was, I don't know which brother it was, but I know for a fact it was one of Keyshawn brothers. Ghost account. One of my little texts then hooked me up with it and let me know what it was. But I know for sure it's a Davis. So it could have been Keyshawn, but I know for sure it's a Davis. But I caught them on my page talking crazy, trying to threaten me and shit. Like, you niggas, bro, y'all some little niggas. I promise you, y'all boxers. I respect the fact that y'all got hands. That's why I wouldn't fight you. I'm gonna pop one of you bitch ass niggas. Sit down somewhere, dog.
hey,
Hey,
hey, they
hey,
feel
You have
they
every
and
they
right
that's
to
the
feel
do
some
that.
thing.
type of
Hey,
way
look,
because at the end of the
niggas
day,
don't be understanding.
it really depends on the fans, what the fans are saying for real. Because we keeping the lights on for real. We keeping the lights on, and they got to see what we're talking about. That's why Shakur dropped this interview so fast because he hear everybody talking about him like, damn nigga, he agreed to 144. Why you ain't saying nothing?
Yeah, because YouTube boxing is boxing, bro. So they check it for y'all. They check it for all
You could
all the
you could
the
tell Shakur
LDBC,
watched.
bro. Everybody.
You
They
could
check
tell
it for
because Shakur
everybody.
used the same talking points as these boxing trolls. Twitter, the same talking points from boxing Twitter. He's using that shit in real life.
Bro, he's probably using Ray Jack's talking points, bro.
Yeah, the whole he should go fight Boots. That's a Twitter boxing point. Because Twitter was like, oh, Dev picking on Shakur. He need to just go ahead and fight Boots since he's so big.
Man, that dude is a
I
pussy,
ain't never
bro.
seen. It reminds me of. It
How do
really
you
reminds
pick
me
on
of
a nigga?
niggas.
How do you pick,
The scary ass nigga in the
or
hood
how do you pick
pump
on?
faking like he want to fight, but he don't want to fight for real. Talking
I
about, oh,
seen
I'm gonna
that a
call my
lot. I
peoples.
seen that
I'm
a
gonna
lot.
call Boots, his peoples, to come fight you
How
instead
you
of me,
scared of? How's a
nigga.
nigga too big for you, nigga? Both of y'all fight for money, bro. This what y'all do for a living, homie.
But no,
Y'all
I think
fight.
Shakur gonna fight Dev. That is too much money on the line. Way too much money.
And it should happen. It should happen that way, bro. They're the big fight. They're the big name. They should.
Outside
He
of Tank,
should take
there's
that fight.
nobody Shakur can fight right now. That will justify him not fighting Devin Haney.
I'm gonna tell you like this, or it's a lot of dudes that's 5'5" and 5'6" and under that's gonna be mad
Realistically, who
if
could
Devin
Shakur fight
fight.
next?
The
Who
only
can he
person I
fight
could think is
next?
Tank. The only person I could think is
Maybe
Tank.
he maybe he can run it. No, I want him to fight Gary
You can't
Russell or
fight no
fight the
Josh
boy that won
Tatley
a
guy this year.
WBC title. What's the WBC champion down there? What's the boy name that beat the boy on steroids?
Dalton
To
Smith.
beat Rackety?
Some type of
Dalton
fight
Smith.
coming
Yeah,
his way.
I want to see him fight Dalton Smith.
Nobody's gonna pay to see Shakur
You say what, Art?
outbox their boxer, their fighter.
Well, I want to see him
But
fight
you could
Devin,
tell
but
Shakur really
I want
sleeping on
Keyshawn first.
this he's really going to sleep thinking about this 20-pound advantage he's thinking of Devin Haney.
Bro, he's thinking about how he's going to be
But you
getting
said you
hit
would
with them
fight
jabs
Connor
all night.
Ben. You said you would fight Conor Ben at
Said Jay Prince
54.
went from the Ghetto Boys
This your
Mayweather War to
words.
goddamn Village people, Keyshawn and Shakur.
Man, salute the Snoopy Mac. Salute the
Salute
Snoopy
to
How
Mac.
Loc Snoopy
how
Mac.
do you
What's up
wake
with it,
up as
cuz?
a mandatory in the weight class
Snoopy
you have?
Mac. What's happening with it? Yeah, man, that's bro. I'm so disappointed in Shakur. Like I said, Shakur was never my favorite boxer, but I always respected him because I mean he a brother and like he got hands and you know what I'm saying. Well, if we at war, we need all the soldiers we can get. You know what I'm saying. So I'm like, it's us against them type shit. So I fuck with Shakur, but then now when it's time for us to fight, when we on some Highlander shit where it could be only one. And now we separating the men from the boys. Devin Haney, the only nigga standing tall. All these niggas scared. Shakur, Tank, all. I'm like, bro, what the fuck going on?
Yeah, they not trying to play fair. They not trying to play fair at all, bro. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all, bro, because they
Nah, them
realize
niggas
that,
ain't trying to fight.
yeah,
No, them niggas ain't
Call
trying
it
to
for
fight,
what it
man.
is. Don't say play fair. Them niggas ain't trying to fight. That's what it is.
Hey,
But
I was
like I
trying to get
say,
on.
if
Go ahead, insane. My
you
bad.
was trying to get on the TikTok,
Yeah, I was trying to get on there. They won't let me on and shit.
damn.
yeah, you got to keep doing it. As soon as you see people go live, keep doing it for a couple of days, and then you'll be able to get on.
Okay.
Also,
Just keep
yeah,
doing it.
yeah, yeah. I need that. I'm gonna tune into your video 7-8. I be tuning into y'all. I just be like in the cut.
Yeah, man, pull up, pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I
All
No,
right,
for
dig
man.
it.
sure.
All right, man. You gotta pull
Just
up on my channel one of these days, bro. I need to do it. We need to do some collabs and shit, man.
Yeah, nah, I be seeing it, but I don't be seeing the StreamYard link to join the chat.
Bro, I'll be putting it in the chat. I'll be putting it in the chat, man. But let me know if you hit me up. Let me know, then I can send you one directly. But I'll
Yeah,
be putting
I don't even want me to hit you up through like IG or whatever.
uh uh uh. uh Matter of fact, yeah. You got insane number?
No, I don't, but I be hitting up Insane on Facebook, so I can just
Okay,
yeah,
let the homie
yeah.
insane
Hit me through
send our man
message.
my info. G.
I got you,
yeah
cuz. Just hit me on matter of fact, I'm gonna give it to you in a second. Art. Matter of fact, yeah, just give me like 10 minutes and I got you,
Y'all
cuz.
hit me. I'm about to get up out of here though. Y'all stay smooth,
All
dog.
right, Art. Salute to you, bro.
Yeah,
Salute to
for sure, man.
7-8,
Salute,
bro.
man.
Salute to
All right,
everybody.
Gorilla, cuz. All right, Art. All right, Jut.
Yep.
Hey, salute to the radio boxing show. I appreciate y'all, man. All right, man. My homie insane. Hey, it was a pleasure cooking with y'all, man. Hard to find real boxing fans out here nowadays, man. But I holler at y'all in a minute. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers.
Happy
For
Father's
sure.
Yeah,
Day
Happy
to
Father's Day to you too,
everybody.
bro. Happy Father's Day. For
Yes,
sure.
sir. Real father here.
Yep.